You know what that bell means, don't you, Dan?
Start of another brilliant Have a Word episode.
Whoa, yes. And ring a bell if you've got the best Patreon in the UK.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod. If you're going to enjoy this episode, you are going to love being a patron. 30,000 lids, can't be wrong. For as little as £3 a month, you get an exclusive episode every Wednesday. You also get early release of the video on a Saturday morning, and then the specials, Carl.
So many special. We've been around the world, baby. I'm back.
We've got drunk in here, and then we've been around the world.
India, America, Amsterdam, Spain. We're going to Turkey. We're going to see the whole of the world. And you can come along with us for just £3. That is cheaper than a layer pack.
Sign up and join the Lid Army. Also, we're on a stand-up tour, the Murderers Row stand-up tour. There are a few tickets available in the remaining venues. So have a look at haveawordpod.com where you can buy tour merch.
Also, if you like extra content, on top of your extra content, we give you that. We've got film club, Q&As, all kinds. And me and Harry Robinson have got the sickest new podcast on the block, which is Mad That.
I've got a dance event in April the 20th for Dan's Anthems. DanNightingale.com for that. Adam's got some live shows coming up. There's loads of chances to see us, but it all funnels through the Patreon. Patreon.com/haveawordpod. This episode, as well as many others like it, is an absolute belter.
£3.
You look good today.
Thank you. I love you.
A lot of people say we don't get on an episode, but as soon as we're doing adverts, we're best friends again.
Come here, you.
Come here.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
And here we are. Carl, beautifully done.
It's a fucking cold call, isn't it?
Answer it on pod.
Okay. Hello?
Hi, is that Carl?
Speaking.
Hi, Carl. It's Rob from Games and Hawks.
Hi, you okay? Rob, I'm just in the middle of recording. I'm going to give you a call back in about 40 minutes.
Carl, put your knob away.
My knob's out.
Okay.
Who was that?
Fella who's making me suit.
Oh, it's your suitsman. He loves a knob out, mate.
Does he know what you do?
He does, yeah.
All right,
But
okay.
That's why I said that.
Good job that it was on as loud as it could possibly be, though, isn't it? That was an unmissable call. Hey, Carl, it's Douchey McSuitface.
That's not his name.
I might have to take a
No,
call
it's not,
today
right.
during the pod, by the way.
Really?
In the process of buying some bricks and mortar, sir.
All right. A lot of people say house, but I like it. Little
No, he's
wrinkle
building
there.
But I'm a wordsmith, aren't I?
Oh, yeah. He's a suitsmith. You're a wordsmith.
Yeah. I'm an auditor.
Right. But what if you just put it on silent and speak to them 11 minutes after they ring?
Because you know what I'm like with it? I'm impulsive, aren't I? That's what some people say about me. So I want the house and I want it now.
Right,
Do you
yeah,
know what I
cool.
mean?
But I want to record a podcast and we
but
are
I
doing it
couldn't-
now.
We do this twice a week. This is the first and only time I'm buying a house.
The only time you're buying a house, this is it, one and done.
I actually think that's possible.
That's a lie. That is such a
me
lie.
Why is that a lie?
No way.
Not a fucking chance.
Why? I might buy like a holiday home.
Did you get a caravan? Please get a caravan.
No, I'm thinking more like Saint-Tropez.
Right.
You can buy me here.
It's fake time,
It's
so I
fake
wouldn't
time.
use that.
Well, you know.
Adams has been on holiday.
Yeah, I think this might be me one and only house. Why is you saying no?
Because you'll want to go bigger.
Why? But it's a nice big house.
It's it's beautiful house. I genuinely like what you're buying.
I genuinely like it. That sounds like a lie.
No, the lie would be, yeah, it's nice. It's a cool house, but you're going to want to go bigger in 3 to 5 years.
No. Like defo, no.
It might not even be bigger. You'll just want something different.
No,
I feel
I'm not like that.
You're a man of change.
I still get the same Chinese food I've always ordered. I'm a creature of habit, really.
This is it.
Yeah.
You're
And
just
now I'm going to be
there.
a creature of habitat.
You're going to shop there. Nice.
You will want a bigger house.
No, I don't think I'll need it. It's 4-bedroom house.
I know.
Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's only going to be 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, you're
'cause I'm
knocking
putting
through.
a bath in.
Yeah. It's going to be a 1-bedroom house. He's just going to have no walls. It's just going to be one room. It's going to be the biggest studio apartment in Liverpool.
Yeah, it's the people who've they've had it for a while. They've really looked after it, and it's a gorgeous home, and I'm excited to make it mine.
Okay. Are you in court?
You do realise you've made the purchase now? They're not listening. Like it's sold.
Yeah, totally.
It's a gorgeous home, and I can't wait to make it mine.
But anyway, my accountant's on me back being like, you've got to file your taxes. And I'm just like, ugh. So I might have to take it.
Fucking accountants and governments. What are they like?
You haven't filed January's taxes yet?
No. Well, here's the thing. It's if you delay your taxes from January to July, it's only 120 quid. And that is the biggest bargain in the world. 120 quid in January to not deal with it till July. Take my money, sir. But mortgage companies won't give you the mortgage if you're not up to date with it.
Yeah, because you're trying to get a mortgage off 2018 sort of accounts. Have you done the year before?
I'm only behind by like 3 weeks on my taxes, which is a fucking record for me, by the way.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So what's the call about? What I mean,
My accountant's going to be like, oh, what's this? Was this a works purchase? And I'm going to be like, yeah, just write it down, girl. It's an haircut, isn't it?
Right. That's really holding up the house purchase, is it? The
I need
haircut?
to just get it filed. So she's going to, like, I've sent her.
Right.
No, well, I need to send her me.
Anyway, it's going back.
Like, I send her all my stuff and then she comes through and goes, was this definitely a work purchase? Like, was this not, like, can I put this one through? Shall I not put this one through? There's a Tesco here on Smithdown Road. And I'm like, oh, well, that
Did you
was
buy a
just-
Tesco?
No, she's just telling them where the local Tesco's are for Disney Boss.
You know what I mean? So she she just does it for me and she's good at her job, but like she'll have some questions, I'd imagine. So it might go. And also my mortgage advisor, right? Look, this is a busy time in my life.
I've been there. It was me, and you all shouted. And you know what? Go for it. If you answer the phone, I'll smile along.
To do what? To be like, yeah, I did go to a Tesco. Yeah, I got a meal deal. Yeah, that was a works thing. Yeah, see you later. What was your suits thing about? Where are you at with that?
He's getting married, isn't he?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, but what are they?
I'll catch you up, Dan.
What are they ringing to say? Like, you've picked a suit. What is he
No,
saying?
so I
Like,
called earlier because he needed to go and do the final fit, and he's just obviously seen my number and called back.
right, okay.
There wasn't a plan.
So you've done a fit, but then there's a final fit.
Yeah, because I went in and there was a little issue on my collar, and I was like, I want that. He was like, yeah, no drama. And
And
it's
also he's trying to find out how much of a pair of cock pants he wants, how tight he wants it around the crotch.
They're always tight.
these are not. Well, they're always arse pants.
Yeah, because you've got an
I've got a
absolute
big arse.
bundle, haven't you?
But he said I've got a big seat.
That's just a nice.
That's what
That's
they
a
say in
tailor
the
way of
trade.
saying bunda, innit?
You've just got a big seat. No, it's my arse, isn't it, Robert? You went, yeah, it's your arse, yeah. But last fitting, just gonna book it in, take the boys to get their tuxes, and then it's marriage time.
Right. That
You need
sounds
to get
fun.
what you're wearing as well, obviously.
Yeah.
What's the protocol on wearing suits multiple times in the space of a month?
Absolutely fine.
Okay, cool.
So you're wearing it to Will's and your brother's.
Yeah. No,
And
my
my
brother's is a separate one. I've got to get a special suit. I don't know what that is.
Are you a groomsman?
I'm best man at my brother's.
You would have to get a special suit.
Yeah,
then,
I've got to get
Has
a
your brother
special.
not got any mates?
No, it's just me and him on the stag. We're just going Skegness.
Is that real?
Yeah.
That's not your brother's stag do is you and him in Skegness.
Yeah.
Is it in Skegness?
Yeah.
Is it better to be called Skagness or Stagness? Even?
Hang on. What do you mean?
Do you do heroin?
Yeah.
Is this real?
It's
We're
the,
just
it's
going
the
like
day
the
after,
arcades
man.
and
He's
that.
flying home early from my wedding to go
Yeah.
to
to
it.
go to Skegness with his brother and you haven't questioned this.
I can't stop him, can I?
No, I'm not saying stop him. I'm saying maybe bring it up on the comedy podcast we do because it's hilarious. What are you talking about?
Well, you're very close, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is your mum dropping you off?
No, she doesn't drive.
Oh, well,
She'll be like,
she'll,
she'll go to the train station like we're evacuees and wave us off, but she's not coming with
Skeggy.
us. It's Easter Sunday, isn't it? So we've got to,
What are you going to do in Skegness?
just go to the arcades. Just get drunk, go to the arcades.
You live in Rill?
Yeah, but
It's
then
arcade,
No,
mate.
yeah, but the arcades are better in Skegness.
Ah,
It's like an East Coast, West Coast thing.
Yeah,
He knows where the best arcades are.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. I'm fucking hell. Don't shout at me.
yeah.
I like you, brother. Met him a few times. Good lad. This is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. It is. It's almost like it's not what's happening.
Not real.
You'll love what we're
Gonna
doing.
go to the arcades.
It is actually quite good.
I think it's actually quite telling that was believable.
Yeah. Well, no, the actual plan is fun. We've rented
Okay.
we've rented a whole pub.
There's
and there's
3 of
12
them going
us.
to
We've
stick.
rented a whole pub and there's 12 years.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's going to be some japes there, isn't there?
Got our own
That
pub.
does sound class.
It sounds
That
like
sounds
something
good.
we're doing.
That sounds fine. That's
Is
good.
there other people there?
Yeah, there's 12 of us.
No, I mean like, is there going to be like?
No, there's no punters. They're getting
We're
a
not
punt
selling
themselves.
tickets
So like no women or nothing.
on a stag do.
No, but I mean like in the
Strippers.
Well,
Titties.
I'm in charge of the stag do, and so far I've not planned it. So
Right.
if I'm up for suggestions, is that where we go? Is it stripper?
where is it happening?
What do you mean? Is it a stripper? It's a fucking stag do.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Google Lincoln.
Lincoln
strippers.
strippers. I feel like that's not the A team though.
Lincolnshire
What, you're going to get
strippers.
fucking bringers in from London.
Lincoln strippers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Pay the fare. Pay the train fare.
There is strippers in Lincoln.
There we go.
Eye Candy UK.
That is a bunch of unambitious women, that isn't it?
What?
Oh, you know.
The Lincoln
They
strippers.
sound agricultural.
Yeah.
No, we don't want a strip club. We want like hideable strippers.
Yeah, this is it for
Okay.
your stag night or hen party.
Go on then. Click on it. We'll pick one.
You were picking one.
Do they have like, you can pick, like, oh, we'll have Jean.
Go back.
Roly poly.
They've got chunky, hunky butlers.
That is what he was after. Or we could do life drawing. I don't know. Yeah, I've
Does he
never
like
been
tits?
on a stag do to plan one.
Does he like tits?
I don't speak to my brother particularly about whether he likes tits, but I'm guessing so. He's getting married to a
Tits
woman.
and live drawing. This
Yeah.
is to, link
Yeah.
them in. You've never been on a stag do?
No.
He's only
Suppose you're
though,
young. Yeah.
isn't he? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
only just really starting for us now.
Yeah.
Really? People
When
getting
did it
married.
start for you, Don?
When did it start? And it's definitely fucking.
The 20s.
You're my second wind, you lot.
Everyone's in trilbies.
It was difficult to do a stag do because of, it was post-war.
Prohibition.
Hang on, so you've not even planned the stag do and it's in...
Well, I know we've got a pub for 2 days where it's not really my thing, but they get to pick the kegs and stuff, and there's pool and darts. I don't know. I've not really. That.
And if you ever get bored, you can go out into the bright lights of Lincoln City Centre.
Yeah, I don't even think it's in the city centre. I think it's some remote village.
Oh, excellent.
Where are you staying?
In the pub, there's like.
So you're
bedrooms.
in rural Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
Right.
He bought that bit, and then he was like, "Over to you," and I've gone.
I'd be like, back to you.
No, it's I've got a plan it, haven't I?
What are
I'm
you
going to
gonna-
get in touch with one of his mates.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. There's nothing around that area. That's why I need to get in touch with one of his
So
mates.
he wants you to organise what you're going to do when you're there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Pass the parcel.
Is that what they do on stags?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big one.
But what's it?
Talk-
What's
I'm
in
a
the
veteran.
prize?
Heroin.
Heroin's in
Yeah,
the prize.
It's a parcel of
Scagness all over again.
Okay.
Little bit of weed every time you.
Is your brother a drugsman?
He used to be. He's not anymore.
Cops, close your ears.
No, he's not anymore. He used to be.
What did he used to do?
Bit of everything in his youth.
There you go. Get him some ket or something
When
then.
he was 11.
He didn't do cat.
There you go. First time's a charm.
Is it one of them like last night as a free man, like he can shag everyone, or is it one of them like, oh,
No, they've been together like 15 years or something.
it's okay.
Is that what? Is it? You just prearrange it?
Well, that's what
Listen,
it is.
what type of stag am I having here, love? When you go to Lincolnshire, you're obviously drowning in agricultural pussy, so have I got options? Yeah, don't worry about it. What goes on in Lincolnshire stays in Lincolnshire, famously.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll be on my mind at your wedding.
Good.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty shit,
Well, I've not planned it yet. It might be the best stag do ever.
It won't be. Because
I'm
it's in
planning it.
Lincolnshire in a pub.
Go karting.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's-
we've got
it's
to pick
about-
our own gigs.
It's-
Asai, please. Love an Asai, me.
That's the Lincolnshire accent.
You go.
All right.
It's who you're with, isn't it?
You'd have a good time if you got to pick a starting 11 and you had a boozer to yourself. I think you'd have a great time.
I mean, yeah. I just think a stag is meant to be out in the wild. It's men in the wild. For
They're
one
in the
last time.
fucking countryside.
Yeah, but they
get
should
lost
be
in the
like
woods.
amongst other people
That's
being
what I'm
dicks.
saying. Like, there's no one there.
Is that what we're doing for yours? Are we just going amongst other people?
Well,
and being dicks?
we're going abroad for Carl's, aren't we? But we're
Of course,
also
we can't do
planning-
anything in
Do you
this
know what?
country,
So
can we?
I've changed my mind, and I'm going to do the abroad one, but I want to do a Matthew Street Be Audible and just
Yeah.
Get me
We're
out.
gonna
How
do an
many
absolute
weddings
every time
have
I'm
I
gonna drink, you can follow
When
me
you're
in the
having
arse.
3 weddings, you might as well have 4 stag do's.
No, we're doing 2. We're doing one abroad, and then
a
we're
night
doing
out.
one day. What you've been after for ages, actually.
The alternative pub crawl.
Yeah.
Like, every time we get to drink, someone volleys him in the arse.
You're going to
Do
love
that
the
if you want.
blob shop, by the way.
I'm just
Oh,
not
mate.
wearing t-shirts. I want to wear my own clothes. Is that all right?
What do you mean? No. We're doing a proper gimpy shite one. in Liverpool as well.
You'd look great as Wonder Woman. With your seat.
No, look at him. He's got clogs
What
on.
size are you in skates, by the way?
To a midget. The same as 9.
The same as 9. 9. UK 9.
Okay. You're getting skates, not rollerblades, like skates, like the
hard
2x2s.
ones,
Yeah, you're getting them.
The skates harder than rollerblades.
Famously, we've done it.
All right.
Not fun.
No, you can't turn.
Well, I mean, in Amsterdam, for Amsterdam
go,
too, I
yeah.
struggled to stand up.
But yeah, I'll do like
Oh, shit, yeah.
I'll do a wool one.
Yeah.
Just a day.
St Helens.
Yeah.
I contacted a surgeon last night.
Is he coming?
Adam's transitioning.
I'm transitioning.
I mean, the glasses were a clue, but
why is it a big deal that I'm wearing glasses, by the way?
I didn't say anything. I like them.
He called me Professor Rowe. He wears glasses every week. No one's like,
I know,
oh,
but you
gimpy
turn
Dan.
up with a fuck. Yes, you do. It's 5 years.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, but that's because of your personality, not because of your attire.
I think it's both. You turned up in a red cardigan.
I have,
and
yeah.
and your university. Come on.
Old fashioned, Dan.
It looks like
Google it.
you're on the university staff and you're trying to fuck a fresher.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Looks like I read.
Looks like trying to get.
You don't though.
I don't what?
Read.
Yeah, but I don't want to read. I want people to think I do.
Nice.
Yeah, but then when they ask you what you read, you don't.
What's that?
Right.
I mean, cream jeans on. Me Derbies.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You look like a university lecturer.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I look like a put together young man.
Anyway, you look good.
Thank you.
Go on, what's the surgeon for in this situation?
Well, I didn't bring up all this stuff. He did.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know what I mean? The surgeon's for my shoulder. It's time. Because I've had a combined total of 4.5 hours sleep in the last 2 nights.
Right.
So the fact that I'm here,
You look good for it.
yeah, I've been doing my skincare.
For all the hours that you're not sleeping.
Yeah, make it up.
That's why he's not
6 or 7
sleeping, he's just doing his...
I'm too moisturised. Get back in bed. I can't. I'm too slippy. Right. Okay. So it's time because
I'm in pretty unbearable chronic pain at the minute. Yeah,
You look all right for it, to be fair.
I'll be doing it.
yeah, I'm putting up with it. And also, I can't have painkillers because it's chronic. Like, it's every single moment of every single day, and it's worse at night. So if I was on painkillers, I'd have to be constantly on them, and you can get addicted to codeine and shit. So I'm just having to put up with it. But it's fucking bad, and it's radiating from the middle of my shoulder blade into the fucking back of my head.
So you shoulders are us getting involved,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And what's the procedure?
Well, the NHS said it.
Bionic arm.
Because a few years ago, like, I was with the NHS with it, and I was like, they were like, oh, we can book a surgery in, but you've got to... They told me it would be 12 weeks that I wouldn't be able to work after the surgery.
That's if you're a tennis player, though, isn't it? Surely
What?
with a podcast that you can just...
Well, this is what I said to them. I was like, look, I'm a comedian and I host a podcast. I was like, surely I'll be able to work. They were like, for everybody we advised, you will not be able to work for 12 weeks. And I was like, kind of fucking surgery
No,
is
it's
this?
probably because you're just going to be in really bad pain.
Yeah, but you're in chronic pain now, innit?
It's not like you're just going to be in a sling. Like, you're going to be like, wow, this hurts still.
So I just don't believe that anymore. I don't believe it's going to be 12 weeks off.
6, like max.
So, no, I don't think I'll need any time off apart
There you
from the
go.
day of the surgery.
The morning surgery, back into work that night.
No, but genuinely, like, I think it'll
You
be
should
like...
have been a footballer. It's a cruciate ligament. I'll be playing the next fucking game. Don't worry about me.
But I think it'll be a maximum of a couple of days and then I'll be back gigging.
My mum had that surgery, so I'll ask her how long she was...
But also, she's probably fucking wants to cry it in a bit, doesn't she, for all the sympathy?
She didn't do one podcast when she was recovering from that surgery.
She still
Famously.
hasn't.
So yeah, the NHS, I spoke to them the other day and they said I'd be on a 18-month to 3-year waiting list for the surgery.
That's right.
So I've spoken to Spire Liverpool, which you go private. It's like
An 18-minute.
1,200 quid, which is a lot of money, especially when you're buying a fucking house.
Not
The
for
only
your
house
health,
you'll ever
mate.
live in.
Not for your health.
No, but it is worth it, yeah. So, yeah, rotator cuff surgery. I'll be able to do fucking jazz hands and everything again soon.
Are you going to be more cautious after you got a new... Like, are we able to do, like, arm wrestling specials now? Is that all back on the card?
I don't know. To be honest, I've got to go for the consultation. All I know is I need surgery. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's wrong with my shoulder. I don't know what they fix. I don't know what gets better. I just know I need it.
Can you not do jazz hands? No.
No, he
I
can't.
can't. That's so sad.
The timid jazz hands. Jazz scares me, sir.
A T-Rex with Parkinson's.
Oh, no, we got it, yeah. But yeah, it's, huh?
You're going to be a little, like, put a kip one as well. in your town.
He's not having shoulder surgery. Awake. Go on, lad. I want to
No, I
watch what
think
you're
it'll be
doing.
a local anaesthetic though. I don't think it'll be general.
Whoa. No.
Sleepy times for me.
Really?
Oh, if they're
but I'm
going
worried about
in.
not waking up me.
Well, isn't that?
That's there.
One in 1,000 people don't wake up from general anaesthetic.
Yeah, but I'm 44.
Just make sure
Every
you
time
go
I go
in
to
the
sleep,
day
there's
after
that risk.
someone didn't wake up.
Play the mats.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me know when there's a death. That's what he's waiting for the call. There's been a death. Right, I'm in. Right.
Are you really
Smart.
scared of watching anaesthetic? I mean, I think I probably am as well.
I'm not like constantly scared of it because it doesn't really affect me day-to-day life that much. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus.
But like, I think I would get in my own head a little bit about it, yeah? Like
I've
if
done
I was
that.
having it.
I was at the dentist once, and when I was back, and I had a bad fear, and they were putting me under to do work, and I then got scared of getting put under, and I fought against it. So Johnny go count down from 20. I was like, no, and I was just like trying to stay awake. And
It's not the numbers that do it, you know.
No, I know.
I'm not counting. Keep giving me drugs. If I don't start counting down, you can't fucking
No,
get
but I didn't
me.
relax into it. I actively fought against it, and they were like, right, it's
You
just
got to minus 412.
No, it's like you're gonna go into some kind of fugue state. So then they had to give me like a reversal for the anaesthetic.
What's fugue state?
Like, I was probably gonna go into some like fucking weird like.
Yeah, doesn't it get you high if you fight like a sleeping?
You
dog?
My
absolute
mum used to
drugsman,
find sleeping
mate.
pills and stay up to watch Big Brother, and then she went mental, yeah.
There you go. Mine wasn't to watch Big Brother though. I just didn't want to go to sleep. It was awful.
Yeah, right, done.
It's got me.
I can't miss Craig. Don't know why she's a Geordie.
Can't miss her.
That's
Craig.
how fucked she
loved
was?
Craig, by the way.
of course.
My mum
Yeah.
wants to fuck Craig.
Oh, yeah.
She also wants to fuck my year 5 teacher, Mr. Arnold.
How did you know that?
She told me.
How old? When you were in year 5 or later down the
It's a
line?
rough parents' evening.
She
that,
didn't
isn't
say, I want to fuck Mr. Arnold, but she was like, I quite fancy that Mr. Arnold. And her and my dad had broke up, so I was like, hey, mum, if there's grass on the mats, homework, do sums,
it? Play
you know?
cricket, yeah.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, she fancied him.
Did he know?
Huh?
Did he know? Did she
There was chemistry there. Yeah.
doing maths, wasn't he?
No, he was me teacher. Year 5, he teach everything, don't he?
Yeah, of course.
But he came to one of my gigs a couple of years ago, and I went, you know, my mum wants to fuck you. And he was like, yeah.
From the stage
What?
or afterwards?
Afterwards.
Nice.
Yeah, went for a little booner.
Went for a beer with your old teacher.
I think so. Might be making it up, though. I don't think I've ever met him again.
That shoulder's really affecting me.
I have dreams that I think are real sometimes, like further down. I remember I had one where I killed someone, and I thought I killed someone. Not mad.
No, I'm fully convinced that you could and would kill someone.
I don't think I could, but I had a dream once where I killed someone.
You know you could.
And then like a year later, I was like, damn, did I kill someone? Genuinely.
Has it just slipped my mind?
Yeah, I was like, I haven't killed anyone.
Have you?
I haven't, I promise.
Adam's absolutely convinced that you could murder so many people.
I'm dead squeamish.
Oh, that's the reason not to, innit? Oh, I would love to go on a killing spree, but I just can't do blood.
Who do you think would be the best teacher from our school to go for a booner with now? If you could go back and pick one, who's the best pint?
The best pint. Fuck, Brown.
I went for a pint with Mr. Brown.
Could you give everyone else in the world some indication as to why
Science
and
teacher,
who they are?
Science teacher, dead cool. On the last day of term, when you come in with whatever, like toys or own clothes, he would bring PlayStations and Xboxes in and put tellies around his room, and you could go around playing different games in his science class.
Right, that is pretty.
And at the end of sixth form, he took me, Josh, Ryan, and at the Bulldog for a few beers.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the one that took you across the road.
Yeah.
Dead. Just like when you look back, you're like, oh, he was just one of them ones who didn't hate kids. Most of them did. He still, he was just like sound and a good teacher.
I think
as
he
well.
probably did hate a lot of kids. He just had no... He just wasn't asked if you were going to be a dick. Like, he wouldn't, like...
Oh, he wouldn't shout at you?
Yeah, if you had been a bellend, he'd go, Dan, go for a walk, come back whenever you're ready.
And that'd make
Oh,
you feel
puts it
worse.
on you.
Yeah, he's like, come back whenever
It'd
you're
make you
ready.
feel worse. You'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Rather than getting shouted, it'd be like, stop being a knob.
Yeah, there was some teachers where it was really good sport winding them up, wasn't it? And then other teachers where
Friends.
there's the
Mr.
respect there that
Newton, yeah.
why
Didn't he
what
kill a kid or something?
why I wouldn't have fucked with him.
No, you're getting confabulated.
He
there.
punched the kid, didn't he?
No, he grabbed Bedo,
Did he choke him out or something?
which led to him leaving.
Yeah,
the
He
team.
he held our mate up by his throat against...
And he was the fun one to wind up, was he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's what you were trying to... That's what you wanted out
You
of
wanted
the
to
teacher,
get
isn't it?
choked out.
Buffalo, where his name was. Because he had just like big hair. Yeah,
He was chemistry, wasn't he?
he was. Yeah, but he actively hated kids. He called Year 7 trainee humans. He'd be like, I don't want to talk to any of you. You're not even human yet. And he wasn't joking.
There's no way they're getting away with that these days.
Oh, he got fired for that, didn't he? And then didn't he? Is he dead now?
So he got put on.
Did you kill him? It might be a
He
confabulated
got put on
memory.
like
Mr. Newton.
gardener's leave.
Hello, Ian.
I thought he was dead. He said. Got put on gardener's leave, whatever. Came back part time and then died. That is
What is gardener's leave?
It
What the fuck are you talking about?
What's gardener's
That's just
leave?
being
Where
suspended.
you leave to get
exactly?
to your
But you're
garden.
not.
There's no such thing as gardener's leave. That's in like high-end business where they want you to stay out of like another rival company. If you just get suspended from school, you're not on gardener's leave.
No, but it wasn't
No,
like
he got told all he was allowed to do was his garden.
Oh, right.
because he was sick, so they couldn't suspend him because clearly he was losing the plot because he was trying to kill kids, and then he died.
I had an English teacher that made me kiss his ring.
Of course you do.
like his actual, like, because I was talking at the back of class and he threatened to send me to like next door where there was a teacher who was like, he got suspended for a bit because he got a kid in a headlock. So he was like a bit.
You mean
testy.
gardener's leave?
Yeah, he's on gardener's leave. And I was like, honestly, I'll be good. And he was like, you can stay if you kiss my ring. And he had like a big, like a Super Bowl ring, and he made me get on the floor and kiss it.
On the floor?
And like kneel.
How old were you?
13, 12.
I would rather get expelled.
You got on your knees and kissed it.
I think I was about to, and then he realised that looks like sexual kind of.
Doesn't look like it.
It is.
It is, yeah.
Um,
Asking you for a kiss.
we also had the year after we didn't have
I'll
an English
suspend
teacher.
you or a kiss.
The year after we didn't have an English teacher for half the year because we had a substitute teacher that came in, this like female teacher, but she left because everyone kept on calling her Graham because she looked like. Did you ever see what the ideal human would look like who would have to survive a car crash?
Oh yeah, it looked like Freddy.
Yeah, that he was called Graham. So maybe we all called her Graham, and eventually she left. But she didn't. She got so upset that she left, but didn't tell anyone that she wasn't coming in. So we used to come in for weeks and not do. There was no teacher in, and then eventually people realised. They were like,
The school didn't know it.
Where's Graham?
I think someone was meant to be someone was meant to be covering her, and they didn't turn up. So we just had no teacher for ages, and then finally some teacher came in to check on us and realised that we just sat there. So the teachers had to like go back and forth, and then we had one teacher that came in for a lesson, and then the lesson after ours, she had my brother's class, and she called my brother or my brother's mate an artard, and then she got sacked on the spot, and then there was no teacher for the rest of the year, and that was like my GCSE year.
I'd prefer a teacher was just straight with you. I respected that more when they just like stop.
mind
Like,
engagement.
if they were just like, there was one of our teachers just like, stop being a dick, and you're like, yeah, fair. I respect that more.
That's what we're saying, Mr. Brown. It wasn't like making a performance. He was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, though, if we ever had a period of 6 months where the teacher wasn't showing up, that would have lasted at our school for the second lesson. Because the first one, we'd have been like, where the fuck's the teacher now? We can just fucking do whatever we want here. The second one, someone would have brought in a pair of DJ decks. There'd have been a fucking party.
We'd have been on the field.
Mr.
You
Brown
did
would have
make
been
it
there
sound like the
boozing.
class was just waiting, going, maybe they'll turn up
Kind
today.
of was. We had like I was in like set one, so there was a little group that like
Show off.
read, and we just
Clever
like,
bastards.
So you did work when the teacher wasn't there?
No. We just were quite quiet with it. I don't know. We just waited for someone to kind of turn up. And
6
they
months.
didn't.
We had,
You having holidays and everything.
I think pretty similarly, we had a teacher where it was a substitute one in Spanish. She didn't speak very good Spanish. And we like drove her to a breakdown where she threw a chair at a kid. Like actually like wrestling through a chair at a kid, and then we didn't see her again.
No, that's a red
When
card.
you're an adult and you hear that, you're like, "Fucking hell, it's rough, that isn't it?"
It's the funniest thing
Yeah.
in the world.
At the time, it was great. She threw it at Harry Hogan.
Was it a table ladders and chairs match?
I don't understand the reference.
I thought it was Hulk Hogan.
Huh? Who?
Okay, that's terrible, Finn.
All right.
I think he was being honest.
We had the reverse. We had a student throw a chair at a pregnant teacher.
Oh, Harry.
Harry.
Fucking keep it light, mate.
That was in.
Jesus Christ.
No, but that
we're
was
all having fun here about driving teachers to mental breakdowns, and you bring up a pregnant woman?
That was in primary school. That was like one of the 10.
No.
He was bigger than everyone else.
He went to school like Stranger Things. Like 11.
He was like 6 foot something in primary school.
No, he wasn't 6 foot something in primary school. Was he? What are you? He's
It
bigger
would
than all
have
the
seemed like
teachers.
it. It would have seemed like it though. You know what I mean? When you're small,
to
it's
me,
like, do you
None
remember-
of us are 6 foot, and this is a primary school.
No, I know.
I'm 6 foot.
But do you remember when you were a kid how big adults looked?
Yeah.
Like if you've got a big fucker,
I remember being in year 4 and looking at a girl in year 6 thinking, that's a woman, that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And fucking...
Year 11 were fully grown men when you're in year 7. They're
Yeah.
all 16.
yeah.
We had a lad in reception who proposed to a girl in year 6, but he bought a ring because it's like
Sick, that
his family owned like all of the scaffolding businesses in Lancashire. So he was like,
Animal.
yeah. And he bought like a ring and proposed to a girl in year 6.
Mate, he's fucking now him.
Yeah. He used to get Pokemon cards and just give them to me. That's how minced he was. He used to have a big stack of them. He's like, I'm done with these now.
Scaffolding business is flying.
I used to get his hand me
shiny
downs.
charters out there, Harry. Don't worry. My dad's got scaffolding, mate.
A new building's falling down. There you go, lad. Pikachu.
Did you do anything for Valentine's Day when you were at school? Was there like, did you
Went to a
give,
boys'
did you
school,
give, did you give, was there no girls in the sixth form?
Yeah, but like we didn't know them.
Oh, we
yeah, they were all Gims.
all right.
Most of them anyway.
We gave Valentine's to the sixth formers.
If we gave Valentine's out
In
of
what
school,
year?
Like year 9? Yeah.
Did it ever work?
Yeah, I made
If I'd have come into our school on a day in year 9 with a Valentine's card being like, what's this for? Oh, it's just one of the sixth formers I really fancy. I'd be dead. I'd have been thrown in a canal. They'd have built a canal
was
and
like-
thrown me in it.
loads of us made like got Valentine's cards and gave them to the sixth form girls that year. Everyone
not
was in
that-
love with the sixth form girl. Like everyone had their favourite sixth form girl.
that makes them like reverse paedophiles though. If they like say something,
They didn't suck me off. She was like, "Oh my god, the first one I've ever got." What year are you? 9.
Bitch, bitch. How old were they? Like 18.
16 to
17,
18. Yeah.
What did they say when you gave them the cards?
So I remember once I gave the Valentine's card to her boyfriend to give it.
That's a move. Like,
That's, that's
That's
an
a-
emasculating move.
I went, can you give a Valentine's card to Rachel? And the guy went, yeah.
give that to
I
your
went,
bear,
could you
lad.
give that? And he went, yeah, give her that. He was the coolest lad in
gimp.
sixth form.
I mean, he's not threatened. Is
I'd
he,
have
by a
punched your head in there, mate.
13-year-old.
What, twat at year 9?
Yeah.
Fuck, she's my bird.
Yeah, I would have, yeah.
He's got a fucking beard.
Saying that you're going to lay down the lawn, haven't you?
Yeah.
Now he looks like a gimp to his bird.
I guarantee you they're not still together.
I think it's a good guess.
Women want a real man.
You should have punched his head clean off.
How old is he? 13. Just smacked his fucking head.
Yeah, if we came with
Lovely
Valentine's
penmanship,
Day
though.
cards, we would. No.
Can you imagine?
Our school was so toxic. I mean, I know you know this, but
I mean, I went to a boys' school. It wasn't like super progressive, but I don't know why that was a thing. You know, it wouldn't have ever been, as soon as you got to year 10 or year 11, you wouldn't have done it. It was like an immature sort of thing because they were like unattainable. It's like sending a DM to an OnlyFans girl.
what would you have done if they gone, yeah, fucking heavy that. Where are we going then?
The best.
Would you have gone through with it?
What?
Like kissing birds and that?
Kissing a sixth former?
Yeah. Like if she went fucking belting about, I've been wanting something from you, where are we going there, Dan? Do you drive?
I think I'd been under a lot of pressure there at 12, 13 years old. Right, I'll have to think about it. I'm going to ask my mum if I can go out. Yeah, take her down the scout hut, if you know what I mean.
Ass.
No, literally the scout hut.
We
Had all
had,
my Cubs badges.
they had
cool.
the student receptionist used to come round and give out Valentine's cards. Like there was a box in reception, and you just put like the name and the form, and then they'd go around on the day and just give them out.
Oh, they did a matchmaker thing.
Kind of. It was like you'd just send a Valentine's card to someone, and then they'd go and give them out.
Did you ever get any?
A couple. Off my mum. No, I don't know. I don't know who they were off. They were always like question mark. That's what it was.
It was the Unabomber.
A secret admirer.
I put my name and my
South
full
Asia.
address.
One of the teachers. Fucking fancy for me? Question mark.
Oh, that's the end of that section. Whenever we're back in school, let's have a break. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Dan Nightingale and Hattie Preston from the Have a Word podcast. It's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's NordVPN. Do you know what a VPN is,
I have
Hattie?
absolutely no idea. And I'm not just saying that.
Well,
actually. Yeah.
I am a bit of an expert.
You?
A VPN is a way where you just sort of, you can watch TV in a different country. It's amazing. You get on, you get your VPN set up, and then all of a sudden you're like, British Netflix sucks balls. What about Madagascar Netflix? Yeah,
Fucking yes.
exactly. And you know Madagascar Netflix, it's
on.
not just the films Madagascar.
It's not just Madagascar on loop.
No, it's good.
Get
and it's
out.
also privacy settings, it's safer. And who likes malware?
Not me.
Not I. Not I. So go to nordvpn.com/have-a-word and you can get an amazing deal. Sign up for 2 years with discounts. You get 4 months extra.
I can't wait to watch Madagascar Netflix, Dan.
You should do.
And fuck you, malware.
God, that had an aggressive tone. NordVPN. It's the best VPN. I tell you what, this is a good podcast, isn't it?
Yeah,
And we've got a Patreon.
Yeah.
And if you sign up, you'll join the nearly 30,000 strong Lid Army and get all sorts of extras, including a Patreon exclusive every Wednesday, early video release of the public episodes, and about 45 phenomenal Patreon specials, including, boys,
India.
He's so emotional.
India,
thinking of it.
Amsterdam, Nashville, all the lock-ins.
You ever been a contact lens man?
Just put that on pause.
And you also get first access to tickets because stuff goes on Patreon first, and loads of other stuff. What? Not in the Patreon advert, mate.
Well, on contact lenses.
No,
Not
I
that
don't.
much as
I
well,
choose
as
to
well.
choose to wear glasses. And the
Bad Dat, Film Club, Q&As. You get the community thing on Patreon. You get to join all the other lids and have a chat.
sign up at patreon.com/have-a-word-pod.
It is worth it.
It is. There's loads of people who do it, so it's definitely
I
worth
just
it.
don't know how to stop these from getting all fucking. Look at what's that?
Yeah, that you can't use your cardigan to clean that. Your t-shirt will do it. No, not just go for the bottom.
You wouldn't like contact lenses.
What?
You wouldn't like contact lenses.
No, but they're broke.
How necessary are they? Are they for reading or long distance?
They're just to make me look handsome.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's working. Because you look fucking ugly when you take them off. Saturday the 8th of March, I'm doing the Comedians Club Chester.
Who's on?
It deserves to be a sellout. Phil Nicol is closing, Lindsay Santoro, Nick Doody, and I'm comparing. It's going to be a banger. So if you're around Chester, you fancy some circuit comedy, comediansclubchester.com. And also, our very own Ishan Akbar is on tour and he's hitting the north in this next phase of his tour. ishanakbar.com. I think Liverpool is like the 6th of March, and it absolutely needs to
Where does
be
he,
a
hot
busy
water?
one. Yeah, I think he's doing hot water.
Hot water.
We've
go
got a
and see the
few
wonderful
tickets
Ishan.
left in London. We added a second Hackney show to the Murderers Row tour, and there's about 200 tickets left. If you'd like to come, the lineup is class. I'm not telling you who it is. Just trust me. Newcastle's got about 200 left as well, but
That's nearly sold out.
yeah, that's the biggest one on the tour as well. And I've added loads of shows. I'm running a new hour at the minute, and it's all on adamrow.co.uk/shows. I'm going Liverpool, Manchester, Chester, Leeds. No, not Leeds. I'm not doing Leeds.
Ishan is the 6th of March in Liverpool.
Yeah. Go and see Adam. Go and see Ishan. And if you can, you want to see Murderers Row, it is some of the best live stand-up you will ever witness.
It's time to have a word with Adam and Dan.
What are we doing, Dan?
Having a little dance. No, we're not.
Why'd you
We're
have to
having a
talk?
dance.
It's a fucking jingle.
Is Adam? Is a lonely?
What?
Adam was alone.
When has that ever stopped at like, he won't wear the headphones. I'm not going to go, we're
You've
doing
never
Have a
offered me
Words now. Everyone knows what the jingle is. Like, you acted like no one else could hear the
Why
jingle
have you two
then.
got beef all the time? What's
No,
going
'cause
on
he-
here?
Honestly, he's dead nice. And then he presses record and he's like, Have a Words. Amy, Boys, have a word with my fiance. We've been together for years and he has this bar of soap that he uses for his sensitive skin. I don't know why I'm being a dick about that because I do have sensitive skin. Orders it online and swears by it. Tried to find the make to order some for his birthday. And I've only now just found out that the bar is made from concentrated beef tallow. For context, I'm a vegan and have been since we met. Now I can't look at him, and the idea of him being covered in cow fat makes me feel sick. Have a word. That's from Amy.
Have a word with you. Shut up. Fucking gimp.
He is rubbing beef all over himself, though, which is weird anyway.
It just doesn't matter, does it? First of all, I'm not sure this is soap. I think he just loves beef. It can't be soap, can it?
Second of all,
would you be asked about this, Finn?
I wouldn't use it myself, but I wouldn't be asked if someone I was romantically involved with used it. I don't think unless they smell of beef. That's not the pheromone I want them to
if
be
they haven't
giving off.
Some people love beef. Some people think beef's like
Indians don't.
Holy.
Not usually as a fragrance, though.
Like they think cows are like class, so like they want to be covered in it.
Yeah.
Would you be into that?
Not necessarily.
You'd probably say no.
I'd probably say no. Yeah.
I mean, what are we doing? What podcast are you sending this into? How did you think that was going to go, Amy?
Who's buying soap for people's birthdays as well?
I thought you liked animals. I thought vegans liked animals. You fellas just closer to being a cow.
I think soap is a nice sort of third or fourth down the line present. If he's got a
My
favourite
bear got
soap.
me beef soap for my birthday. I'd be like, what's the matter with you? I got you a lovely bag.
Leather.
Here's your beef soap. I don't like it personally.
I've had goat's milk soap. I've used that. Apparently, that's good for your skin.
Right. It's all meant to be good for your skin. It's soap.
Isn't piss
but
good
some
for
of
your
it-
skin? I've heard piss is good for your skin.
Cum is.
What?
Cum's good for your skin.
Is it?
How do you know that?
I think it's drinking piss that's good for your skin.
Yeah. Drinking piss is good for you. Drinking your own piss, not someone else's.
It's going to be a great stag do this when you start organising.
My brother uses.
There we go.
Fucking hell.
My brother uses
Seems to be
cow udder cream on his knees.
I wonder they're so long.
That's milk. Get some of that cow udder cream and bread.
I don't think it's made from cow udders. I think it's cream for cow udders, but he uses it on his knees.
There's a special cream. A special cream for cow udders.
There isn't. Someone's lied to his brother.
Who recommended that? A vet.
I think he's seen many specialists, so they might have been a
To be
cow
fair,
specialist.
though, when women have kids and they're breastfeeding, their nipples are very sore. That is a.
How's that related?
But a cow is
I keep on
constantly
sucking on his
like
knees.
a cow. A dairy cow is constantly on the milk, isn't it?
Yeah, but a cow can't tell you its fucking tits are sore, can it? What are you on about?
You're right.
His knees are
You're
fucked.
right.
These knees, man. That's 2 episodes in a row. You know, wild.
Joe, also, you said last time your brother's knees came up that you were like, I don't know if he'll want this on the internet. And now you've done it the next episode as well. Joe Loffris says, have a word. I had a hamster when I was about 9 and my sister was 12. I had a hamster ball that we would put him in so he could roam about the gaff free range without risk of losing him. My sister admitted recently that she reboned the ball thinking it was empty. But my mum had put my hamster in it while she cleaned his cage. It died not long after. While it is funny, please have a word with my sister for putting my hamster into an early grave. P.S. She played for Coventry Ladies at the time, so it would have been a half-decent reboner. Flex.
Where's my hamster? Rabona there. Why are you doing Raboners?
Is the rebona the one where you put your
Other foot around the outside.
Right,
This one.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's
One of the weaker of the kicks.
If you can do it
Oh,
well,
if you
though.
catch it, it's not.
Yeah. If you catch it, it's...
What other kick is
Super
weaker
kick.
than a rebona?
Back heel.
I think you could absolutely welly a back heel.
No, like a caught Rabonas. Like I don't know what the physics is behind it, but it is like a bit of a pow.
It's a toe poke, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you catch it right, it's just a good toe poke.
If it's your weak foot that you're trying to play it on, you come round, you can play it well.
I just
if you
remember
lean.
that 50-yard rebona that I saw. It's because it's a toe poke, innit? They're the most powerful kick.
I do think if there's a hamster ball going around the living room, just always
You are going to
be careful before you're reboning it. There could be a hamster in it, you know what I mean?
It's not.
But
the
also the temptation to, like, if it falls right. I actually think if that's not on air, that. Like, if it's fell right,
It's a man's
you can't not rebone or something if it falls right.
If it's scuttling towards you of its own volition, you're like, I don't know.
If it falls
don't know
right,
who's
though.
past it.
Dan.
It's like if you threw a ball.
Yeah, you've got to volley it. Your brain goes volley.
Like the Zidane one from the final.
Oh.
If you throw anything, you could throw anything.
Break.
Like, if it's just at the right angle. But you've got to, haven't you? You've got to break your foot.
Yes.
Volley it.
If I
Take
drop
the
my
pain.
phone, I just volley it because it's there. It's to be volleyed. I don't know why.
If you drop it and it's over your head,
no, but
use
imagine
Zidane
the
it.
hamster at the top of the stairs. It's bouncing down. It just catches the last stair. Fuck off. Put it down the road. It's not your fault.
Couldn't do it to the
It's
actual hamster, but I'd trust the ball to do its job and protect the hamster, you know?
That's what it's for.
Yeah.
that'd be class if you really connected with it. And,
And also
if you've named the hamster after Steven Gerrard. Gerrard!
Imagine you just
Steven
lifted it over.
Gerrard. He also said the hamster died not too long after, not instantly, so I don't think she killed it. I think the hamster essentially just got the best fucking roller coaster ride of its life.
Yeah.
You'd make an amazing lawyer.
I know.
She's just reboned the fucking hamster ball. You're like, there's no proof that she killed it.
If the
It
hamster
could have
was
been
still
about to
alive,
die of
If it's 2
natural
weeks
causes.
later,
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks later. There's nothing to do with that.
It's-
Maybe he's chasing that rush. He's going, I want to be reboned
It's
again.
literally been reboned, the most powerful of all the kids. It's there going, it takes 3 hours to die.
Oh, he said a few weeks later, didn't he?
Let me just say, it died not long after. Yeah, a few weeks. That's 3 years.
Not long
It died
after.
3 years
That's not
after.
the same day. That hamster was still fucking bobbing about for a while, mate. I'm telling you, I think that hamster probably just killed itself because it was like, life's never getting that good again. I got
That's it.
reboned.
It's not your sister's
I'd
fault.
love to be reboned.
By someone the
In a
size
massive
difference.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you knew you were surviving like a big zorb.
I have been by Rob Thomas. Anonymous lady says, wag lids, have a word with my boyfriend. He has stomach issues most of the time, and when we go out for meals, etc., he always goes to the toilet halfway through and sits there having a shit for around 30 minutes. Like, surely he can't be pooing that entire time. It means that I'm left sitting there alone at the table looking like I've been stood up. Have a word.
I've got some bad news for you, girl. I think you're dead annoying and he just needs a
Like
break.
you. Yeah, doesn't like you.
I don't know whether girls know this, but men use toilet time to just have a break from you.
In a restaurant.
Sometimes, like, if she's
that
fucking
is-
chatting on, oh, what are you getting? Can I have a bit of yours? Can we get all the stars I want?
I'm going for a shite.
Yeah.
Going for a 45-minute shit.
I reckon if you time that well as well, if as soon as you've placed the order, you go, right, I'm going for the toilet. By the time you come back, your food's getting dished up. And it's there.
I abuse my IBS, by the way. If my missus is ever like, oh, we've got to change the bed, and I'm like, oh, that KFC's hit me. So I haven't had KFC for months. I'm like, it's just hit me now. I go for a shite.
Not long after.
A second KFC.
Change the bed.
Change the bedding.
Because you shit all
So-
over the bed.
Hang on. How does that threat work? She goes, we need to change the bed. And he's like, oh, my IBS, I might have to shit in it. So don't change it.
No,
No, he's busy.
that's fucking a wild way to go. I go to the toilet.
Don't change
and
the
she does
bedding.
all the bedding.
Ah, right. Right.
There's nothing more arduous in life than changing bedding.
Correct. Adam, your mum's coming round. Oh, that KFC and let's go for a 3-hour shite.
She's on to me like, but I'm not asked. She can't prove anything. Can't break up with me unless you can prove it.
The worst thing is taking the washing out the machine and hanging it up. I'd rather just burn it all and buy new clothes. Genuinely.
See, I think that's worse than the duvet. I know everyone goes, oh, putting the duvet back in's a nightmare, but I've got my techers. I get the corners.
Yeah.
I sort of,
Pull it in.
I
know
can
how
find
to
the
do
corner.
it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Just doesn't want it.
hanging up loads of clothes on a clothes horse is so much more of a ball ache.
I hate it. I'd rather buy new clothes.
But then if
I
you
just
put it
don't
in the
do any of
tumble
it.
dryer, it's fucked. Tumble dried clothes are fucked.
we put the
quick.
towels and the bed in the tumble dryer 'cause that's fine.
I put my undies and my socks in the
I mean,
tumble dryer
undies,
as well.
yeah. But the socks, it removes the fucking elasticity, you know. I find my socks are falling down loads lately. I think I'm going to put 2 and 2 together and put in the dryer in.
I've been tumble drying my socks all my life and they're fine. So I think there's something else in your process going wrong.
Someone's been tumble drying them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I saw I think it was I'll say it was an article. I think it was a TikTok yesterday that was that dry cleaners don't wash your clothes. They do it dry. I didn't know that until yesterday.
What are you talking about?
I thought they just knew how to wash your clothes
Leave the
better.
studio.
I
It's
thought
called dry cleaning.
yeah, but I thought it was some sort of code of like
I
Harry
did-
thinks
that's
exactly the
mad.
same. I thought they were just like they followed the instructions to the letter of the law. They're like, right, we're gonna read the label. Okay, we'll follow these instructions.
So you know it's different from a laundrette where you hand your clothes in.
Well, no,
They're just washing your clothes.
yeah, but I thought it was just they had
Dry
like
cleaning's
fancy
like a
washing
fuck-
What if
machines.
the label says dry cleaning only?
Yeah, then they've got like a special setting on their washing machine that's like dry cleaning setting.
Why wouldn't they make them dry
I think
cleaners
this will be
commercial?
much more common than you realise. Because I've never used a dry cleaner.
It's like a reverse Hoover, isn't it? It just like shits out
Never
steam.
used the dry cleaners.
No.
Which they were just suits.
I've not had a suit for a few years. You saw the one suit I wore. I've not worn that since.
Yeah, Finn, the stoner from Rill. What do you do with all your suits that you're always wearing?
I always wear a suit.
Yeah, dry cleaners, they don't use water.
How do they
They
clean it?
clean it
yeah.
dry.
It's like a Hoover thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but what if it's like a red wine stain?
They use the strong, powerful Hoover.
Finn, none of us know what dry cleaning is. We just know it's not wet because it's called dry cleaning.
That is true.
I think it's
Yeah,
just.
but I thought
think
it was
it's
just a
steam.
name.
I think it's like a steam.
That's
No,
not
because that'd
dry.
be wet, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
No, but they, move it around so it doesn't get wet.
Oh, it turns out he's stupid as well. We don't know, but we're
the
not
thing is, I don't know, but I've been to a dry cleaners.
No.
I've seen through, and they're like, it looks like the Hoover in it.
No, you've seen them steaming the clothes after they're clean, so there's no creases in them when they give you it back.
This is genuinely now. I need to know.
Google it.
I've spent my whole life thinking that was dry cleaning.
No. When you take something to the dry cleaners, most dry cleaners as standard will steam your suit at the end of dry cleaning it so that there's no creases in it and it's ready to be
Are
worn.
they just putting it in the tumble dryer?
It's a chemical solvent to clean clothes instead of water.
Yes.
And how's it?
So how's
How
that dry?
are things cleaned?
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's big dry cleaning. We're not meant to know. It's behind closed doors, innit?
You've just reminded me as well in the break, I'm going to dry cleaners to pick up my jacket that I put in there a while ago.
Will you ask them, how do you do this?
No.
How do you do this?
How have you done this?
I gave you it dirty. Now it's clean. Bloody wild.
If your fella is taking 30-minute breaks,
yeah.
it's not really about his breaks. It's about the relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
30 minutes is too long. I'd be
I
like,
think
what are you
everyone
doing?
has a right to be like, where the fuck have you been?
Sometimes I do just like, not in a restaurant, but if I'm at home, I do go for the shite and sometimes I am sat on the toilet for half an hour because I just get lost in my
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
And I'm comfy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But if you go Wagamamas, I think everyone's got a right to expect you there for more of the date.
It's a good excuse to toilet though, isn't it? Because there's no you're not allowed to walk in and see what I'm doing.
Yeah. Oh, you just want to go away from me? You just want to break? I was fucking pooing. Shut up.
All right, so do you know what? Next time I'll poo next to you.
Right, I'm going to poo again. See you in half an hour. Alistair says, I've got to have a word for you lads. To start, I would like to state I didn't go out. My mates went out on the weekend and I dropped them off at the local where they usually have a few games of snooker and a couple of pints to start the night. Turns out one of them ripped the snooker tablecloth and is refusing to pay for the damages. One of our mates' dads got involved as it's his local boozer and has agreed to pay for the damages and to recloth all the tables in the pub. And now has asked his son to do a whip around of all his mates, our mates, to help pay for the damages. Have a word with me for not wanting to contribute to the damages, or have a word with these gimps for asking me to help pay when I didn't even go. Cheers, lids. Appreciate the work you do.
Oh, it's like anyone who was there should chip in for the one table they damaged. It's nothing to do with you if you didn't go. But also, is dad being a fucking absolute gimp trying to get the fucking locals some new snooker tables? No.
Weird. I'll crash into your car. I'll get you bear the new one as well while I'm there.
Yeah.
What?
Your
How
mate's
many-
dad's a fucking lunatic.
How many snooker tables has this pub got?
I think 3 is normal for a snooker place.
Yeah, because it's like a
The
snooker
Mags has
hall.
got 2, hasn't it?
Uh,
In that little back room.
yeah, and what's the one on Derby
It just
Lane
sounds.
as well?
He just said drop them off at the local where they usually have a few games of snooker.
Probably a snooker hall, though, isn't it?
Fucking snooker.
Yeah, so you can be a man.
You love a snooker hall, do you?
I kind of enjoy it.
When was the last time you went to a snooker hall?
2009. I joined one in Manchester. I got a
Riley's.
No, it wasn't. It was a sketchy one where you could definitely buy drugs if you wanted. Like, it was a rough one. Just at the back of the arena, in Manchester at the arena on the Ring Road, at the far corner, going
Love a
into
snooker all me. Once
going
every
into
16 years, me and the boys.
going into Cheetham Hill, and I joined it because at snooker halls you can't just walk. You can't be a customer at snooker hall.
member, yeah.
That's how that works. It's the law. Because you just walk in and play snooker. That's madness. You have to be a member. That I don't know why. Why?
So they get like rather than going, oh, I'll pay £1, you pay a membership to pay for the table or something. It's just easier for both parties.
Like a toll road.
Just because there's potential damages because people were stealing snooker balls.
Because you could go in and pay £1 and just like, break the table and get off. And they don't know who you are.
But isn't that all pubs ever? Like,
Yeah, but like a table in a pub normally costs a bit less money than a regulation snooker table.
And also, that's their livelihood. If you broke the snooker table, that snooker table's out. The pub just still is a pub.
right.
Unless you went in the fucking cellar and started like ripping kegs out of the walls and stuff.
Shit Riley's though, innit? We should have got more than one snooker table because we are a snooker club.
I like
I used to play snooker an awful lot as a child.
2009. It's a big year for snooker.
possible.
When I was a magsman, used to go to Mags to watch the match every weekend from the ages of like 12 to 19 or whatever.
How many snooker tables?
2.
Good. Decent.
And it was 10p for 6 minutes. So you'd put 10p in and you get 6 minutes on the
Light.
light.
It was an electronic snooker table.
No, so the light above the snooker table would be off.
Yeah.
And the 10p would turn the light on. And yeah, so for like £1 you'd get an hour.
How big? Talking about how big things seem when you're a kid. I remember the first time. I think we went round to my dad's mate's house and he was loaded and he had a snooker table and I tried to break off on a snooker. I must have been like 7 or 8 years old. It literally looked like a 5-a-side pitch. It was so fucking
Snooker's
big.
hard as well. Like really, really hard.
You want to play a full game to
Yeah,
the
people
point.
go, I've got a snooker, and then you're like, oh, this is fucking. Like, pool's easy, and you can mess around and accidentally win. Pool's hard. I mean, snooker's hard.
I loved it. I had my own queue.
Yeah.
Was, you know, for my birthday on a queue lad.
What did you get?
Snooker queue.
No, it was always it was like a Ronnie O'Sullivan or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it had Ronnie on the box, yeah.
Cool. Just memories of snooker. I don't know what you're meant to do with this, but I think you've got every right to be like, I wasn't there, go fuck yourself.
But the lads who were there,
Yeah.
do you think they have to chip in? Or
By
do
the
they
way,
just go, it was him?
I don't think the dad's that out of order. I think he's being.
What, for recovering every snooker table in the Rileys?
I know, but how many? It's not a Riley's. He just says the local.
No, I'm gonna.
Why
say,
is it every table?
Well,
Exactly.
it's saying every table, so that's more than 2. Because otherwise it'd say both tables.
Yeah.
So he's recovering at least 3 tables because one kid ripped the corner of one
Fucking
table.
hell, Graham, your lad came in, one of them ripped the table, and we need a new roof. Get your fucking checkbook out. That's ridiculous.
If I dropped him off at the pub and then he smashed the pub up and they asked me to pay, I'd be like, no, I wasn't there.
Why would you drop him?
No, but I'm saying,
Carl, can I have a lift to the pub? You're not welcome. We're going to do some damage. We're going to go and hurt people, and you can't ask who we're hurting.
If I asked Carl to come to the pub and then on the way there told him he could just drop me off and then go home, he'd be made up.
see you later, lad. I went to pub.
Yeah, the dad's a psychopath. The lads who were there should chip in for the cost of one table to be recovered. The other 2 is on this fucking
If they're
neighbourhood
being
watch
sound
cunt.
as well.
What?
If they're being sound. Like if that lad was a dick
Yeah.
and fucked up, you're like, lad, what are you doing? But
He should have to pay the most.
yeah, but if you're like, oh, lads, I'm sorry, fucking hell, I never went, I should throw a $5 in, whatever, yeah. But like, everyone, even if you went there, you're paying. What for? The new 3 snooker tables? The dad's a fucking knobhead.
But I think the dad's starting point is not a bad one. Like, this is our local. Come on, I drink here. You've fucked a table. If it was just one table, I think it would be sound.
Yeah.
£600
For what?
to recloth a table.
How much is a roof?
Don't know. I didn't think it was that much. So he's doing £1,800 a whip round.
Yeah, fuck that, mate. Dad's a psychopath.
I think his dad just wants £1,800.
I'll take the money. Don't worry about that. Last one. Tom G says, lads, I need you to have a word with my mate James. We were on a night out and we went for a kebab in the middle of the night. James was munching his wrap as we passed a strip club and we decided we wanted to go in. James is such a fat cunt, he didn't want to give up his wrap, so he hid it in a bush outside the strippers. James had multiple dances, stayed in there for ages, then stumbled out and dived headfirst into the foliage to get his bush kebab and wolfed it down, whilst a group of girls walking past watched him. Have a word with him for being an animal.
You've had bush kebab, haven't you?
Her name was Sophie.
At first.
What's wrong with this? Waste not, want not. That's what my nan always used to say.
Yeah. Also, the girls, I'd be like, yeah, I'm foraging. If we were together,
That's what they want. They want hunter-gatherers. Tell you what, girls, look at that man. He's going to fucking...
He's caught a wild kebab there.
He should have took it in.
Yeah, a real man would have took it in.
Taking a kebab.
Show me your kebab, I'll show you mine.
Oh, sorry, love. I meant food. Put that away.
If he'd have took it in, he'd have been sicker. But yeah, if you spent money on a kebab.
I think he's trying to smuggle in a kebab into a club. It's not a good look, is it?
What do you mean?
You know, I mean, this isn't a good look either. But when you're jamming a kebab into your jacket.
Like, sometimes you're just, like, really enjoying it and you're like, this is the one I want. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to go back and get another one in a bit. Sometimes, and not everyone's earning as much as you, Dan, so they can't afford second kebabs. Back in your day when you were more skinned, you'd have done this. Now that you're earning more, different, innit?
I've just got to let
Now that you've got disposable income.
It's not exactly...
Same knobhead you've always been,
But, you know,
just earning more.
Just a 2 kebab man now.
Also, the kebab's half filled you up. So by the time you leave, you're not hungry for the kebab, but you still want to enjoy the kebab.
What's your point?
So he should be able to finish his kebab. He should be able to take it in with him, I think.
I think doing it midway through a night's a bit mad.
Yeah, that's the weirdest bit about this whole thing. Leaving it in a bush, I'm all right with. Going back for it after you've had 4 strippers dance all over you, I'm all right with. Midnight kebab. Midnight out kebab.
Yeah, that's over for me. It make me feel all like sluggish in bedtime.
I thought the strippers was the end of the night as well. Is it?
Oh, surely it is. Yeah, you don't go to the club after the strippers, maybe erection. You get an erection in the strippers. There's naked women.
And you're just keeping that all night, are you?
Depends how good they were.
Have you ever got erect in the strippers?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you not?
What do you mean? There's a woman there with her boobs. We're gonna fucking.
There's women everywhere with boobs.
No, there isn't.
Have you paid for a dance and had a pussy right in your face and your dick's done nothing?
I've never paid for a dance.
Well, then what are we talking? Yeah, I don't get erect just stood in the strippers.
Well, that's what
at
I
the
thought.
bar.
Just I thought Carl
No, he
was
saw
turning
when
up
he's
with
getting
half a
pussy in
kebab.
his
Like,
grid.
I got a dance when I was 16 in Ibiza, and it was it was one of the maddest things I've ever seen. So of course I got an erection.
Yeah.
right? That makes more sense.
A woman's waving her fucking flaps right here. You're going to get a bit of action going.
Waving. They're
Yeah.
flapping from side to side in
Is
the
that
break.
go-
Go
what
waving a flap.
You know what they're like?
Was it a no touch it? Was it
All strippers are no touching you. You will get your fingers broke if you grab hold of them.
because they're strong?
No, because a big man will walk in and punch your head in.
Right.
Are you meant
okay.
to sit on your
Here's a
hands?
couch.
Or like... or it's one of
So
these, isn't
you
it?
sat on your hands. There's flaps.
Jesus.
No, I don't have to sit on my hands. I just don't grab the women.
Carl has to sit on his hands. I can't trust myself. Carl goes in handcuffs. This is for everyone. I don't want to lose any fingers.
Bag on,
Also, could you just open that kebab for me?
You've never had a strip, no? Little...
I've been in strippers
Haven't you
2 or
been to
3
a
times.
prostitute? Am I making that up?
Yeah, I went to a brothel.
Yeah, so you've been to a brothel, but you've never had a dance.
Well, I didn't do anything in the brothel.
Haven't you shagged loads of brasses as well?
No, but he's
Yeah.
been to a brass house and he's never had a stripper.
We didn't have...
And that's not the wrong way round.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, add it to the
Like having
list.
shoes and no socks.
It's exactly that. That's what they said at the brothel.
How would you... so you've never been in that situation of being in a room with a woman?
No. Tell me all about
Let
it.
me finish.
I went in the brothel and sat on my hands.
You've never been in a little booth with a dancer?
No.
How do you think that goes?
So you walk in.
Yeah.
So this is what I've done. I've walked in Prague, and I've been to one in Milan, and you sort of sit, and it's like a show. They're like,
No, not
like
the
I got
outside bit where
tits in.
everyone's sat. I mean, on your own. When they go give you a dance.
We've all seen the show because that's their shop window, innit?
Yeah.
When you go into a
Right,
strip
right,
club,
right.
that the main fucking bit in the middle where like, and now it's Stacey, and Stacey comes up and she's like, fucking,
She's doing a bit of salsa.
fucking date night.
she comes on. That's Stacey's way of going. Hey, imagine what I'd be like with me fucking box out, lad. And
Stacey's available for private dances.
yeah,
I love if she said that. Imagine.
Touch me and I get your fingers broken. You want to see these flaps dance? 30 quid in a booth.
How do you think that goes though? If you've never been in the private
When you go
room?
off with fucking Gemma to the little room, Faye, call her Faye.
Oh, no.
When you and
too
Faye go
real.
off to a little room, what happens?
I've only had it once, and I say I was 16, and it was eye-opening.
Do you get to pick the music?
Take a ride.
Just making a playlist. She gets bored and gets off. Ah, this playlist is sick.
Finn, like, stop dancing, love. I'm just on Spotify.
No, you get to pick the woman though.
Oh, right, okay.
What if there's a queue for the woman? What if Stacey, what if she's like the best one? Gemma and Faye looking a bit ropey.
You wait till she's done and you go up to her and be like,
Oh, there's a queue for Stacey. It's like the cheese
happen.
counter at Morrison's. You get a number.
You'd be like, well, and she'd be like, all right, you can have me next, but you're paying a bit more.
Oh, there's like
Surge
surge prices.
You can negotiate with them and they can negotiate
They
with you.
love that, don't they? Can I have a private dance? I've got 11 quid.
No, but like that is what happens.
If she goes 60 and you go, oh no, and she goes,
Yeah.
right, give it for 40.
They haggle with you.
do they? Oh, there's not a set
Yeah.
RRP, is there?
They'll come over and they'll be like, do you want to come and see me fanny? And you'd be like, how much? They'll be like, 40 quid. You'd be like, oh,
Is
I've
that
only got
including
30 on me.
VAT?
They'd be like,
Oh,
go
no.
on.
Yeah, if you say I've got 30, you go on then.
Oh, I want a price. I don't want to be haggling with Stacey.
Well, you don't have to. When she gives you a price, you can just agree to it. But if she goes $7,000, it's in your interest to talk her down.
You're fucking mad.
She'll probably say like 60 quid. And if you go, I've got 40, she might be like, right, one tip, one flap.
I've got 10 euros and a
Ultimate.
bag of hula hoops.
Can you
What can
pay
you
in
do?
change?
What?
Like if you have like coins?
You're breaking your piggy bank to go to strippers.
I think
But-
it looks not. You don't look.
Well, because like in my head, you've got to like put it in the.
You
in
can't
the band.
throw coins at
You
them,
ca-
no.
Like you can't just open the back.
No,
and put loads
often
of coins.
they because they don't want you to touch them, so they'll just be like money first,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Oh, you pay
20,
first.
Yeah, and then you go
40.
cup your hands.
I'll put a
and you've got loads of
60,
pound coins.
80.
Right, I've got another 20.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
So what do you think happens though when you like? I want to know what you think happens in the room.
So,
So she-
you're seeing the main show.
Yeah, and you go, oh bloody hell.
Ladies and gents, Stacey is available for private dances anywhere between €7,000 and €10. You set the price. Also, she loves salt and vinegar hula hoops. Just to let you know.
That's the DJ
I don't
doing
want to say
That's the DJ DJing.
There's no like PA.
He's constantly scratching. He's a scratch strip club DJ. Right.
That's Stacey.
It's not like a scratch golfer.
Okay.
Like, he's really good.
Hey, number 48, you know, Gemma is available. You go, 48! Brilliant. It's,
So
like,
Gemma-
it's like Bongo's bingo.
She'll hold your hand and walk you in like you're fucking $1 million.
Oh, you get in the hand.
Yeah.
Now, when are you doing the... Oh, hang on. Have you agreed the price at this
literally
point?
like that. Like, come on, babe.
Oh, so you're allowed to touch your fingers at that point?
No, she will guide you.
She's
in.
allowed to touch you. You're not allowed to touch her.
Oh,
like
she-
the Queen.
Are you blindfolded?
Like the Queen.
Yeah.
What?
Like the Queen.
The Queen isn't allowed to touch me.
Queen.
No, it's like you don't touch the Queen, but if she shook your
Oh,
hand, you're allowed
if the
to
Queen
do
was
that.
in a strip club.
It's
Was
on
that
her,
a rule when
it's
she was
on-
alive?
It's on her turn,
She has to
and you're not allowed
initiate
to
it.
speak to her. She's got to speak to you.
Yeah. And
Oh,
she
really?
loved hula hoops.
Yeah.
I'd have just spoke to the Queen. Me.
So she,
fucking waiting for her.
so Gemma's walking me to the booth, and I'm like, oh, it's been a,
And all
I've
the
been
lads go,
working
go
loads."
on, Dan, lad. You're like,
And I went on my own, but I've won the crowd over.
you've done 10 minutes on
I'm
the
a
stage.
£10 patron. Where do I go? Hey, Gemma, about this $7,000 surge pricing. I'm on my ass here, girl.
she won't
you're
take
not.
your hand until you've agreed the price.
Not until the
No.
money's in her ass pocket, arsehole.
So you put it in her ass pocket.
You won't
You
get
just-
to dance until the money is in her hand or been beeped on the PDQ.
You take card.
She's chip and pin.
Absolutely, strippers take
And
cards.
is that in an underpants?
No, it'll just be behind the bar.
Oh, right, okay. And then so I've paid, and then we go in, and then she closes the curtains, and she's like, "This is going to be so sexy. But if you touch me, you'll get your fingers broken." Yeah, don't worry about that. I'm sat on these hands, these touchy hands. It sounds really sexy.
No, but what do you
and
think
then you
then
put Finley
happens?
K on, take a ride.
It's a
What do you
sexy
think her
song.
first move is?
Salsa.
Well, they'll slowly strip. And they haven't normally got a lot on to start with. It's not like she's wearing a fucking, worky outfit. But then normally, like, they'll dance a little bit. She'll she'll get her tits really close, and you're tempted to lick them, but you're not allowed. And then she'll
They'll
pull
break
them
your
back.
tongue.
And then normally, like, their big finishing move is she'll have already shown you her pussy,
Right. go on.
and she'll turn away from you, and an arse will be in your face, and then she'll touch your toes, and you get a really good view of her fucking.
Bullet hole.
Right. Sounds gross.
I mean, naked women. Oh.
No, it sounds.
What if it was a fella?
It sounds grim.
Of
Why
course
does it
it's
sound grim?
But of course it's grim. It's not like
It's fucking grim. I think I could get through the whole thing without being like, I'm sat on my hands with a raging hard on. Because Stacey's like, oh, fucking hell. Thanks for doing the chip and pin. Got a podcast, eh?
No.
How'd you make money from that?
if a woman puts her tits in your face, you don't decide to get an erection. You'd be like, oh shit, there's tits there. You're going to get a boner.
I think there's other stuff going on in it.
Are you going to love her first?
No, I just think you're going to be like, this is just sad. I think that would maybe
You wouldn't
override.
be in
Like,
strippers with that thought then.
No. Like you,
I think that's maybe why I've not got a dance.
Yeah.
Because I can't.
it doesn't feel sad at the time. They're really good at making you feel like they're into it.
Yeah, I love this. This is what I want to be. A lot of people said you should be a cardiologist, Gemma, but I was like, nah, I
I want to be a salsa dancer.
love dance.
I remember when I was 16 and I saw that strippers box.
Oh.
It was wild. I remember
Changes you,
thinking-
doesn't it?
it absolutely changed me.
He's a man now.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry, that's how
I don't know. I was just about to lose my virginity, so I hadn't. I wasn't a boxman. Wasn't a box to box Kanzai. And I was like, wow, it was there. I was like, it's not as pretty as I imagined.
Was this the same? Was this a
that
contract?
the first.
Yeah.
Was that the first naked lady you saw?
It was the first biff I've been in my face, yeah. It doesn't happen often, does it, really? Oh, yeah, I've seen
Speak
a
for yourself.
It was the first, close-up biff. I
Right.
was only 16, I was like, beef for Dan. Come on.
What are we here for, lads? The clubs? The biffs? Yeah.
all the lads went, we'll pay for your dance, pick a girl. I was like, that one there. And then you're like, go on, lad.
Right, so yeah, shouldn't have eaten the kebab when you left the strip club. That's everyone's agreed.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm really hungry now.
You fancy a kebab? Yeah. Let's go to the strippers. Hello, everyone. Time to tell you about our absolute favourite sponsor, the OG. It's manscaped.com. Now, it's spring. It's nearly spring. And then you're going to do a spring clean. What I get Laura to do is spring clean the whole house and then shave my pubes.
You sit
for
there
me.
like this at the end of the house. Now
Yeah.
do me.
Yeah. And we use the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra,
Yes.
which is one of the best pube shavers in the game.
I think it's the best.
Use code WORD20 for 20% off. And how much is the shipping?
Free.
Exactly.
And it's
good.
worldwide.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's good shipping.
No matter where you live, it's coming to you.
You also like the beard hedge, don't you?
The beard hedger's boss, if you've got a beard, which I have.
Oh, yeah.
it's
And
got
this
loads-
is my first beard.
It is.
So I've just started using the
It's got loads of
beard
settings
hedger.
on it, so you do it yourself. It's like 1 to 10, and you go, I want a 5 today. It's like you're a barber in your own house.
I tell you what, you use a 5, but you look like a 10.
Only with Manscaped.
Also, the dome shaver that we got. Oh my God. If you're a baldy, that's what you need to be doing this spring. Because I've been using pube trimmers for my head. Try out the dome shaver. Hashtag not an ad. Hashtag definitely an ad. Manscaped's the best. Use code WORD20. That helps us out. They support us. You get a discount. Free shipping. Worldwide. Shave your pubes in Timbuktu.
Or chili.
Manscaped.
Jonny Bongo!
We're back, baby.
We do
We're
that
back.
every time, by the way.
We're back.
We do that every time for every guest. Just shout their name. No, we should.
Why?
That was sick.
Yeah, but he
Thanks.
deserves it.
Oh, nice one.
He deserves an intro. Not the other fucking gimps we have in this fucking studio, mate. Sat over there. Oh, we've got tour dates to plug. Shut up. Let's have a pint and a laugh. That's what
Bongo's
we're here
bingo,
for.
10th birthday coming up soon. 1 week's time. Hey,
10
good to be back.
Hey!
I love coming here.
Is it only? I genuinely get excited when Jonny
It's a,
Bongo's
ni-
here.
it's,
I knew
a,
I'd end up having a beer today.
it's a good family day out.
10 years of Bongo's bingo.
Can you believe it? Fucking hell. 10 years.
What have you achieved?
10 years of
Fucking
Bongo's
load.
bingo. Yeah, mad. Genuinely can't believe it. What an experience. What a ride.
How are you celebrating it?
So we're doing our, get the plugs out of the way. We're doing our birthday, 10th birthday in the exhibition centre.
Which is, by the way,
which is
the biggest bingo you'll ever go to. How many is it?
Like 3,000, 3,500.
It is insanity.
We're going to go on the Saturday.
we are going to go on
Saturday
Saturday.
come. Yeah, so it'll be Saturday, this Saturday, in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that how it
Saturday,
works?
the 8th of March, the exhibition centre.
Yeah, Friday
Bongo's
and
bingo
Saturday.
10th birthday.
Yeah, check it out. Everyone's going to be there. Triple header.
So you can straight.
Triple H.
No, not Triple H.
It wouldn't surprise me though.
No, it's
Have you got some special guests?
We've got special guests, yeah.
Oh, sick.
We've got Ultimate Ravers Entrance. We've got Simon and Lee from Blue.
Oh,
50% off when you just get two of them. and the first ever act we had at the bingo 10 years ago, we got them back out of retirement, I think. Cheeky Girls.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
So I'm very...
Do you know the story about Serica, Carl's missus, on when we crashed your staff party on New Year's Eve a couple of years ago?
Oh, yeah.
And you walked into Berry and Rye with Simon and Lee.
Oh, they were there, weren't they?
Yeah, and Serica was really drunk. And while they were right next to us, she went, "Oh my God, it's Duncan from Blue."
No, she said Simon, who doesn't look like any of them.
No, she said
Simon
Duncan.
was
Simon was there.
Simon
Was
was
he?
there, man, yeah.
Oh, that's what I've always.
Adam tells that story better than you know.
I was also drunk, and I was like, "There he is."
Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Nice one,
Happy
and
10th
it'll be
birthday,
good.
lad.
It'll be good to get you down. We'll have
Will
a
the
laugh.
cheeky girls be going for a drink afterwards?
I hope so. A little cheeky
Few
one,
cheeky
isn't it?
one.
We can have a little cheeky.
They only
one.
have cheeky ones. Speaking of cheeky ones, there's a wee segue. Let's get on. Are we getting on the?
I love that you bring stuff.
Oh, yeah, you got to bring stuff in it.
What's that?
Some glasses I got.
Do you know when you brought us Scotch eggs?
Yeah, I think so.
From Fortwood and Mason.
I still order meat to this day from the meat merchant. Peter.
Meet Peter.
Yeah.
I got this little golden envelope here, which I'm going to sit there like Alex Ferguson style, mate. You don't even know what's in it.
Is that someone who's going to let us down throughout the
Maybe.
podcast?
I got you this as well because the last time it was in, you didn't get any. It was the Shanky's Whip. Do you reckon?
Oh yeah.
Everyone got a touch,
It's
but
dead
you weren't
nice.
here, were you?
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a little caramel whiskey. It's summer's here. Who fancies a little Aperol Spritz? Italian.
Yes!
Who fancies a Spritz?
Yes!
Hands up for Spritz. Spritz. Spritz.
right, yes!
Spritz. Who wants a Spritz? Yeah,
We'll
Spritz
all
for
have
them.
an Aperol Spritz.
What about the twins back there that fancy Spritz? Go on.
How many
Right,
glasses have you got?
I've
John?
only got 4, but I've got pint glasses, so some people...
Should I just get a hotel?
What? Yeah.
Should I just book a hotel now?
For everyone.
I'll get you a ticket to Newcastle game if you want.
He can buy it himself, can't he?
He's getting them all.
So,
Get on live
yeah.
football tickets. They're only about £7,000. You won't even touch the sides, mate. So fucking money you're on these days.
So you talk amongst yourselves while I sort these. And you never have ice, do you?
No.
No. So bring your own ice, man. My hands.
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, talk amongst yourselves. I'll get the spritz going.
Johnny
need
Bongo's quite sound, isn't he?
Who comes and makes cocktails?
Go
for
on, yeah,
us?
get a hotel. And I'll either get you the match, or you can watch the match with Jack in town. And after the match, I'll meet you in Pogues and we'll celebrate the
Or you
legs
could come.
winning the
You
league.
could come with me and watch the Toffees.
Are you going to the game?
No,
It's happening.
it's away. It's away. But
Thought I was
yeah,
gonna
did
get
you not?
Steve
Did you not
Goodison.
get that sorted?
No.
Well, hit me up. We'll go.
John, I've been trying to, but then the only day I got was his birthday, and he wants to spend it with his family.
Okay.
Yeah. Laura doesn't want to go to Goodison for my birthday. She's so
But it's
selfish.
your birthday.
I know, but it's,
Hang on, you're letting Laura dictate your birthday.
no, because I want to spend
Would
it
you
with-
tell her she couldn't go to Goodison for her birthday?
No, that's where she went for her birthday. She loves going to Goodison every birthday. What is Aperol Spritz?
You've never had an Aperol spritz?
It's like the orangey thing that isn't orangey.
Yeah.
It's like
Aperol Spritz is summer in a glass, mate. That's what Aperol Spritz is.
What?
But also, do you know what I remembered recently? You can have it in the winter as well, because there's no rules.
Like Bailey's
Did
in
you
the
not?
summer.
Did you not have any when you were? Did you not have any when you were skiing? It's the ultimate skiing drink.
Of course it is, yeah.
It is.
No, I didn't have any.
No,
No.
making all that
Just
dough
had
and
the-
getting on the Aperol spritz, isn't it?
Too expensive for you.
Just on the standard cheapest beer, you know.
Why would you be buying that, Dan? With the money you're on. This is never dying, by the way. So for those who don't know, because we haven't actually
He's got
addressed this
ADHD.
on pod, Dan put a picture on his Instagram and his Facebook.
What?
What?
We did address it, did we?
Yeah.
I don't think we did.
Yeah.
did.
Was
We
it
had-
actually-
I don't know
I
if it was there.
think it might have been a Patreon.
Yeah, we
Oh,
did.
tell the
we-
public then.
we definitely
Anyway,
did.
Dan put a caption up saying he's still the same knob that he's always been, but he's earning more. And now,
I was pissed.
you weren't pissed. It was fucking 9 o'clock in the morning. Sober mind, sober post,
Yeah,
mate.
but you can drink it now,
And
yeah.
when me and Carl started taking the piss out of him for it, he was like, I'm just going to ride it out. You just forgot about it next week. Well, that was a month ago.
You,
It's only getting funnier.
you have ADHD, so it'll be absolutely
I don't
fine.
have ADHD.
I'll do it
Never
for
been
us.
diagnosed.
I'll remember. Fucking hell, John, there's some measures then, brother.
Yeah, free pouring man. Tom Cruise style.
Free porn with just
Sorry, I
not-
only got 4
And I'm
glasses.
free.
I love it how you nearly
Free
went,
pouring.
So yeah, but good to be back. Thanks for having us back. I always have such a lovely time coming on here, hanging out with you guys.
Have you got Prosecco and soda water as well? Have you brought everything?
Yeah, I've got to get it's 3 ingredients, isn't it? Prosecco, soda water, and alcohol.
Equal parts.
Equal
God,
parts.
Johnny, you make me want to be such an alcoholic.
Metal straws as well.
Can I ask you a question, Johnny?
Yes, go ahead.
How do you think your drinking affects your health? Because you always seem healthy, but you fucking put ale away like no one I've ever known.
No, but you know what? I think it's a special occasion when I come on here. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, and because, you know, I can't remember, when was the first time I came on? It was years ago, was it?
Yeah,
In
it was only
Runcorn?
Runcorn, yeah.
And then we did
you did
the
a
lock-in one.
yeah.
So I think because of those first 2, then you set the precedent that if you come on, have a word, you're going to have to get on the booze. So, like...
Yeah, if you just came on and had a chat with us now, it would feel a bit underwhelming.
That's what I mean. You kind of
Yeah.
feel like you have to get the booze. I've set the
That's the
precedent.
you got Adam the most drunk he's ever been on a lock-in.
when he was
He
eating
was
cheese.
growling into a lump of cheese.
So,
nice
yeah.
cheese.
So no, my health's all right. I'm not boozing all the time. Like, but
When was the last time you drank before this?
what do you mean?
When was the last alcohol you drank?
This sounds
today.
like an
Is
intervention.
this an intervention? Yeah, you've all got me here today.
It's been a worst intervention
is that
of all
who those
time.
guys
by the way.
are? Are those
Watching
guys
you
at the
put
back
8
counsellors or
Aperol
something?
Spritz together.
There's security to drag you
To
out,
take me
John.
away, Jeremy Carl style. No, I'll have a few now and again, but I don't go heavy like all the time. Oh no!
Visual on that.
Have you been out to
No, I
Prosecco?
like a pint as
Prosecco?
much as the next man.
Not a chance. It's like the Tommy Cooper magic trick, mate. There's just Prosecco everywhere. So, I'm excited.
Oh no, I'm all right on it, mate. I just, have a couple every now and then. 8 Aperol Spritz.
No, but you get giddy, don't you? And you just want to have a good wee afternoon. So,
Have you ever done a sober bingo?
yeah, loads of times. But
Yeah.
it's, I don't know. It's a
That
tough
can't
one.
be as fun.
No, that's the problem with it. I think it's just not when you're in a room with a crowd or just going absolutely mental. It's and you're not on their level. It's tough. It's just more fun to just sort of, if you can't beat them, join them, innit?
But how many bingos were you doing back in the day? Because obviously it's changed as a company now. You've got like Bongo's Bingo on the road. You've got tons of shows going on. But did you do absolutely every one, like from the original sort of?
So when I first started it and was doing Liverpool once a week, and then started in Manchester, then Leeds. So I was doing 5 shows a week for the first 2 years, and it was class. It was heavy, just being the same sort of like Groundhog Day. Finish a show, get home at 2:00 in the morning, and then back in the van the next day and traveling as well. And then I did that for close to 2 years. Like a year, I did a year on the road where it was 5 shows a week with Slutty Susie, Slutty Sue, and then Horny Heidi. And I didn't want anyone else to do the shows. That's why I was being precious about it. And
Yeah,
I
I
was
get
like, no,
that,
I got to do it. No one else. It's Bongo's Bingo. It has to be me.
Sorry, I don't want to teach you how to suck eggs or something.
Yeah.
But the third ingredient in Aperol Spritz isn't more Aperol.
No, I thought may as well just finish it.
I don't think I'd ever go to a non-you bingo though. And I know they're all capable, but for me, I'm not blowing smoke at your ass. You are the bingo.
Got excited.
So like a couch, it's a non-porous material.
And no, but to be fair, it's just water. It's just water.
Yeah, but if those bingos
That's
weren't
the
going,
one. I
It's a
wouldn't do that with the
non-porous. It
Prosecco.
doesn't matter. You can spill whatever you want on it. I've come on that couch.
Oh,
God.
So how do you decide who is your other bingo host? Because that must be if you initially were like, oh, I've got to do them all.
Yeah.
You passing the baton to the next guy must have been
Oh, thanks, Adam.
a hell of a process.
Do you want straws?
Oh my god, thank you very much. I'm glad I got a feminine one.
Finn, do you want to grab ours?
Yeah, so I think when... Yeah, they're all ready.
2 for the lads as well.
For the audio listeners, this looks exactly like you think it looks.
Whew, that is a weak Aperol Spritz, that, John.
There we go. Oh, curved on the straws. No, I think how it worked was, when we first had other hosts doing it, the idea was to kind of like emulate the show that I was doing. So it was like, right, copy me exactly. And then that wasn't working. So I think now we've got 18 hosts. So there's 18 show teams. And everyone's got their own, like, it's amazing. So you've got the structure of the bingo show, which is always the same. But each host can, depending on what city they're in, can put their own slant on it and their own
You
personality.
trust them to do the... it was the same when we first had a guest co-host in here. It is a nervy thing to
Cheers,
give
guys.
up.
Cheers, lads.
Up a spritz.
Cheers.
Up the toffee.
Up the
them
Wednesday
forward.
afternoon lock-ins, mate. That's what we're all here for.
How many cities you went now,
Need a
John?
start.
How
Need a
does
star.
something
Need a
so
star.
orange
Yeah.
taste like cucumber?
Well, it's
You've got COVID, you mate. You've got long knees, long COVID.
nice though. No.
How many cities you in now, John?
So we're in.
very
So we do.
refreshing.
It's fucking
I think we
class,
do
isn't it?
35 to 40 cities
And
in
obviously
the
the,
UK.
what, the States.
Yeah,
Dubai,
so
Australia.
but like at the moment now we're focusing on just trying to do new cities in the UK. We're starting. I'm doing a show on Saturday, Llandudno.
Llandudno.
Llandudno. Sorry. Llandudno. Is it?
Llandudno.
Llandudno.
Yeah, if you've
Clandestine.
been in
Llandudno. Llandudno.
Llan-
Better get it right when I walk on stage and go, what's
Oh, they're
happening
not really
in
that
Llandudno?
They're not really that precious in North Wales. South Wales give
Yeah.
a shit. North Wales are just like, who's asked?
Well, I'm looking
We
forward
might
to
as
that.
well be Scouse.
So we're doing other cities all the time. Like we're starting Derby, Cambridge. We've started, and they go down well. But each show's a little bit different in it. So with the crowd, like, and that's the only time you have to pick your certain hosts for your certain cities. So like we've got a host in London, Matty Powers, smashes it, does like Clapham and things like that. His show's quite theatrical. But you put him in Glasgow, they'll eat him alive. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So it's nice picking your host for your different cities, depending on their skill set.
Yes, what you do with a comedy bill.
What's the audition process like?
There's not really one. I think that's one of the nice things about it is none of the majority of our hosts and dancers, none of them have planned to be performers. None of them have set out to be. I want to be a host. It's always been like people we've met along the way, or mates of mates that have just a wee bit about them and that they'd be good on stage. Like it's like I think if the way Bongo's Bingo works is I think if the host was too slick, if the dancers were unbelievable, it wouldn't work. I think you'd feel like you just have to watch. Whereas because you're putting like party boys on stage that are just dancing about and it's more...
You want the mayhem.
It's engaging. You want them... It's like, oh, they're having fun. I want to have fun.
I think Dan could be a Bongo's Bingo host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon? I think it'd be all right.
Love it.
Yeah, bit rough around the edges, but funny.
But would you...
I'm pretty rough around the edges.
No, it's just, you're not slick.
What if we did a have a word
Crossover?
Bongo's Bingo where me and Carl are the dancers and you're the host?
You can do it if you want, yeah. You up for it? You have to wear dresses.
Yeah.
Fucking...
To be fair, I watched that India special and when you were in that sari, mate, I was fucking... It was boss.
How many
you
pints?
You look good. None. Half an Aperol spritz and I'm in.
No.
No, I thought you looked lovely.
Thank you.
It is worth mentioning, I'm sure we'll do like adverts in this episode for this as well, but this Friday, the 7th of March, the India special is going live publicly. So if you're not a Patreon and you have yet to see it, it will be live on the Have a Word YouTube this Friday, the 7th of March. Watch it, spread it around, put it in your WhatsApp groups. Let's get this seen by as many people as possible. And if you are not a patron and you're watching it for the first time publicly and you really enjoy it, please consider throwing a bit of money towards Zoe's place if you like it.
That's a very good reason for it to go public. Not only is it the thing we're most proud of, it's for a good cause.
I thought it was unbelievable. I watched it.
Whatever
a couple
you
of
think
nights
it's
ago,
worth,
it
give
was
to
class.
Zoe's place, whether that's $2 grand or $3 grand, $4 grand, whatever you think it's worth, chuck towards Zoe's place.
It's got to be $2,000. John, since we were last in, I won the bingo. And do you remember last Christmas?
I gave you my heart.
Yeah. I won $1,000 and you told me to fuck off the stage quickly.
You won $1,000, did you?
Do you not remember?
Oh, that Christmas run was long.
Yeah.
You won $1,000 at the bingo.
I won the jackpot.
If anyone...
He doesn't remember either.
Most people there would have just been like, hey, someone's won. But I honestly think if you knew who Carl was, you'd have gone, this is fucking weird.
Rigged, yeah.
It was so
'cause
weird.
You were probably down the front as
were.
well, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And like, you went, winner. And you went, yeah, get off the stage, lad.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
But that's it. You were a genuine
I was
winner.
legit winner, yeah,
But I
yeah.
think that happens sometimes if someone does win, and I know, but you don't want to have like because we are a registered gambling company. We have to like follow by all rules, regulations, stuff like that.
yeah.
But it's awkward, you know, if someone does win that I know, and but I'll still go like, how you doing? What's your name?
That's what
and
you
then,
did.
Yeah, and then they'll go like, come on,
Yeah, you're like,
it's
no.
me, Chris. And then you're like, remember, I've been in the bungalow with you 5 minutes ago. It's like, yeah.
You know what was really funny
fair
about
play.
that night as well? As he was building up to doing it, he was like, if I win, I'm just going to get up, get that grand and fucking spray it at everyone.
And I got told not to.
No, you said you wanted the money.
No, I got told.
You wanted the money.
I'm going to throw it into the crowd, which would have been, like, it was 50, so it would have been like fucking, what, 20 bills. And then, I can't remember, sat next to me went, no, don't do it, you look like a cunt. And
That's
then
like you when you're skiing, mate, just throwing money around everywhere.
But it paid for Christmas. It paid for like
Class.
like we hosted Christmas. So it paid
I
for
think
the
that
booze.
would look a bit
play.
mental if you went, I don't need this. and started fucking stripper flipping it.
I reckon after the first one, Carl would be like, no, and trying to grab him back.
Got spent.
Well, people have done that as well, because it is in the cash is in 50s, and I think people have done it like just because they're in the moment, they've won the cash and they just want to do that, but then it's fucking gone everywhere all over the stage, and then there's people at the front crystal mazing it, grabbing all the notes, and then it's like regret. So yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Well then,
Got spent the next day.
Can you say what the prizes are for the birthday show?
Yeah,
or is that part of the?
No, we've got loads. We're doing like a bit of a throwback to the stuff we've got done over the years. So like really iconic prizes. We've got some cars, giving away some cars.
What?
Yeah, cars.
You gave away a car years ago, didn't you?
Yeah, so we're bringing that. We've got some nice little pink Audi, a pink Audi A. I don't know cars. A1. Is that a car?
Yeah.
Little pink Audi A1. Holidays.
It's not even a banger.
Holidays.
Holy
I think-
shit.
Imagine if we win a car.
Yeah.
If you come and you win a car, just like don't say it. Just be like, hello, I don't know you. I don't try and push it off the stage or something like that, or drive it off.
Drive into people.
No, I can't wait. These shows are going to be really.
Have you got the
class,
wavy? What's it? Wacky wavy? What's
wacky waving inflatable arm flailing
That's all
Superman?
I want
Yeah.
to win
Yeah, we've got that.
because I want to put one on the balcony.
Class.
I reckon if you'd have give Johnny that grand back, he'd have give you one of them.
Yeah, we would have.
Yeah. No, so it's gonna be class. I'm so excited about it.
Do you think if you've never been to a Bongos Bingo show, you have to make it like something that you are going to do? It's
It was your first one last year, and your face, you were like, "This is."
And
You watched Bongo's Bingo like I watched Hamilton for the first time. You were just like, I can't believe this is real.
and then I missed the hip hop special because you do
that was
specials
boss.
as well. Also,
coming back 9th of May. That was one of my favorite.
Newcastle.
We went to it last once. We loved the last.
You were at the hip hop one.
Yeah, it was fucking boss.
But the prizes are legendary, aren't they? Do you think you've the stock of Henry's Hoover like
Where
nationally?
do you keep
must have
all your
been-
Hoovers?
We got a warehouse in an undisclosed location near Boodle, and it's just a treasure.
Undisclosed. And then discloses it.
And it's just a treasure trove. Like, I think someone tried to break into it once, and they must have been like massively disappointed, maybe like hoping for a load of electronics and stuff, and it's just fucking
The inflatable guys.
unicorns, dildos, and Henry Hoovers. So no, it's the warehouse is
that
class.
kid's book?
Yeah,
You should have called your podcast though.
no, the warehouse is class. Like, but yeah.
Have you got a deal with Henry? What's the
No,
brand?
so we did a collab. So one of our, if people have never been to Bongos Bingo, one of our iconic prizes is a Henry Hoover, and we did a collaboration with them.
The disco one.
No, it's a neon pink.
That was, did you have a special one once where it was like?
We had a disco ball
Yeah.
one we made, but we just made that ourselves by
Oh,
getting
right,
someone to
okay.
stick the wee squares on it. But Bongos Bingo and Henry Hoover did a collab. So I went down to the factory in Somerset, and they made 500 of these limited edition neon pink Henry Hoovers with the Bongos Bingo logo. And they've never done Henry Hoovers, like such an old school company. They don't really do much marketing and stuff. They don't need to, like, but yeah, that was I was crying my eyes out, mate, watching that come off the line. I was going, this is just
yeah,
unbelievable.
that's so sick.
What a moment in my life. Never did I think. Never did
You
I
know
think.
something's gone weirdly wrong and right when you're driving down to a Hoover factory
Yeah.
to see your own
To see your own
specialized neon
specialised
Hoover.
neon Hoover coming off the factory line, man. It was just unbelievable. Big moment.
Would you, if we did one, would you be?
Do you know what? I generally think that would be good crack. Like, if you wanted to, like, we'd have to train you up and stuff.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
But that, we could film
Surely
that.
that's a special.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
I am
I think
into that.
I think that could be a good little experience, a good little special. But you would have to take it seriously. You would have to train up the dance moves and stuff, like and the hosting stuff as well, because you'd have to take the bingo part seriously.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
I think you would both be good hosts. But
I did bingo
you
when
can't-
I was a Haven mate back in 2000. Lowest
So
off
you've
beach,
got a bit
mate.
of experience then.
Yeah,
I think it'd be good.
Transferable skills.
You know,
It's on your CV.
wasn't
As you
much-
can see there, I was in Lowestoft Beach for a while in the Haven, so, you know, I understand what it means to be part of a team, and I also work well on my own.
Is that you?
I've got great communication skills that I said wrong.
I'd love to do that. Me and them dancers, you host. Finn, you can.
Have the night off.
Yeah.
You could do the lights or something.
Yeah, I'll do the lights. Sick.
You could do the visuals or something.
You can bring the prizes on.
I could be the guest at the end. Pretend to be someone.
Yeah, you could.
They
Yeah,
don't
you
give
could.
a fuck, will they?
No, but it's true.
Yeah, you could. No, you could.
Can I be Heather Small? Can I be Heather Small?
I think no, for some obvious reasons.
No, I won't do that.
All right, okay, cool.
Just do the voice in the songs.
That would be something I would take very seriously. I
Yeah.
would not fuck around on that. That is the big shoes to fill. I would
be good.
I would be committed to that. Right.
I'd love
Note
to.
that
And
down.
Him training us is a special, isn't it?
Put it in the notes. That'd be a good day out, wouldn't it?
How's the podcast started? Because you've launched the Bongos podcast.
Yeah.
And it's essentially regaling the tales of the touring nature of being party boys who run a bingo event for under 80s.
Yeah, I think because we're in our 10th anniversary or 10th year, whatever. There's always been talk of do a podcast, and I've kind of finally got like a little bit of a reason to do one, and that's it. It's called Bongo's Bungalow, and we're just talking about the old days, and it's just something to record, have a little bit of a record of the stories over the years, and by God, we got some stories. Do you know what I mean? So
Well,
it's nice.
I don't think we've ever had any of them off you. I don't think when you've been on here, you've ever given us a Bongos Bingo story. So is the one that you've told me?
Maybe we have, and we just never remembered. You know what I mean? Because these are always hazy experiences.
Because you're bringing a lot of booze.
Yeah, big super Aperol spritz in it.
I'm so glad this was Aperol Spritz today and not Buckfast.
Yeah, no. I thought it. Well, it's summer's here.
Is there stuff that's been brought up on the podcast that you've just completely forgotten, like from those early days?
Well, so literally we've been doing almost like episode by episode, going like right back from the start, from when I used to do this pub quiz in Liverpool, then to the first ever show, to then going on tour, or and literally so much stuff's been coming up on it that you just completely forget. Like even just like simple stuff of like when we've done our first show in Manchester, or we were talking on the last one about one of our dancers, Sweaty Betty at the time, fell off a 7-foot stage in Manchester in a Mr. Blobby costume, like did his shoulder in, and that was pretty. We had to do a show stop, like that, where show stop.
They're always rough.
But
aren't they?
then we tried to continue the show, and then people were kicking off that we'd finished the show early, and there's a young man in a Blobby costume, like basically on his back on the floor, like, and people were throwing pint glasses at him or not like pints of beer. Because
Do you think people were less sympathetic because he was in a Mr. Blobby costume?
I think
and
so,
someone
yeah.
died on Mr. Blobby's funhouse.
I think so, but I think as well, if he wasn't in that costume, he wouldn't be with us. Maybe I think it was the Blobby costume that almost cushioned the fall. 7 feet off the stage.
So there you go, Mr. Blobby's 1-1 there. One dead, one live.
Yeah.
Do you mean Noel Evans for those?
Yeah.
Mr. Blobby hosting something, killing someone.
He was the main event.
What happened there? Didn't
Did he
someone
fall
like...
from a helicopter? We've spoken about it before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Blobby wasn't in the death scene, was he?
Probably pushed him.
You wouldn't know whether Mr. Blobby was... Maybe Mr. Blobby was flying the helicopter. If he's out of the costume, you wouldn't know, would you? Would you recognise Mr. Blobby if he wasn't in costume?
Is it the OG Blobby?
Is it a person who was the OG Blobby?
Must have been.
AI wasn't a thing back then. So it has to be a person operating it.
No, I mean, is it like a one guy like the Stig?
It's gotta be.
It's Michael Schumacher.
Here we go.
His name was Barry Killerby.
Killer B.
Killerby.
The word kills in his second name. Maybe it was him.
Mad.
Can we have a Blobby suit, please?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I'll order
can't
one.
find them.
Wasn't there one going on eBay, like the original Blobby suit, and it was going up to like hundreds of thousands of pounds?
Come on, get our merch, guys.
Not
Just make
remember
us
that.
one.
62 grand.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
find them.
yeah.
Why?
I don't know. They can't replicate them. They're always shit.
Because they're being used for skydives for safety purposes.
You don't even need the parachute. Just land.
Hey, do you want to see what's in the golden envelope?
Mate, let me just
No,
give you
we're
a
half-
smooth.
No,
Said
we're
the
half-
paedophile priest to the children at Sunday
Want to have a
service.
little look there, boys?
Yeah.
Tell us what's the thought behind the golden envelope?
I just thought if the conversation runs a bit dry, we could. I had an activity.
Tell he's got his own podcast now.
I had an activity. If anyone wants to delve into, it's up to you guys.
Yeah,
You
I'll
can veto
go.
it.
Johnny,
You lead.
It's,
this is your show, mate.
It's a family fortunes quiz. If you just want to do that,
Yeah.
at any point.
Yes.
Yeah. But you just need pens and paper and stuff like that. So
Harry.
that's why he's there. I just thought get a wee. So I did a quiz last week, and I hadn't done one in years, and I'm just all about the quizzing. What's up?
Oh shit.
Oh, he's just ran out to get some.
caddy. Are we
Are we in teams of two, or is it
No,
everyone for himself?
you're riding solo.
Fucking get in.
You got some pens in your cup.
Normally,
there,
when we do quizzes in here, Dan's on my team and he's always weighing me down.
No, it's all. Oh, mate, he's gone.
your daily fucking carry.
You've just sent that wee Harry out there.
I never knew why I had this many pens, but apparently it's all been leading to this moment where
I'm having
Paulie's pens
such a good
gets
day.
whipped
Liverpool
up.
beat Newcastle tonight. My pants are coming off, mate.
All leading up to this. Do you want to do? Are you cool doing the quiz?
We're doing a Jonny Bongo quiz, mate.
And also,
Follow you into the depths of hell, my friend.
what people at home can get pieces of paper and pens out now, can't they? And play along.
You're a sexy
Pause
fucker.
it here. Pause it here. Go and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
yourself a pen.
Yeah.
Go and get your bit of paper. Get yourself an Aperol Spritz.
Yeah.
Pause it for long enough to go to the shop, get all the ingredients, and make yourself an Aperol Spritz. You need Aperol, Prosecco, soda water, and ice.
Yeah.
And ideally, a metal straw.
A metal straw. If you want to know the recipe for my Aperol Spritz, it's 150 mils Aperol, 150 mils Prosecco, drop of soda, just a drop.
Yeah, I saw the.
Just to fish it up a bit.
Just a drop. Right, everyone in?
Give me the team name.
No, it's just your own name. You're not in a team?
Playing.
Right.
You can play on the phone, can't you?
My team name's the High Earners.
Right, okay.
Don't try and own it.
Dan's
No,
only
you're not
playing
allowed to
double
own
money.
it. You just have to take it.
Ian, have you got a piece of paper? You don't need to do the camera like that.
No, Johnny, he really does.
Right.
It's important.
Well, you just keep yours in your head, okay? So it's a family fortunes quiz. The rules are really simple. Only looking for the top answer. So that's it. Nothing else will get you the point other than the top answer, okay? So we in?
Yeah.
Quiz?
Do we have to buzz in?
No, you just write it
write it
down. You write it down, and then we'll maybe, I don't know, I haven't worked it out, like, so maybe we swap the answers
It's Johnny's quiz.
or something like that. We'll just mix it up.
We'll just do honesty rules, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do honesty rules, fair enough.
Can we play the jingle? Go
on.
We're
Say
doing
Johnny over
We're
it.
doing a quiz.
It's Johnny's. It's Johnny's. It's Johnny's. It's Johnny's. It's Johnny's.
It's Johnny's. It's Johnny's. Look at his little Irish head.
Are we in?
Yeah, we just played it.
Thanks for the jingle.
That felt mental for Johnny without headphones, didn't it?
Johnny's.
Right, top answer only. Top answer only. We asked 100 people to name something that you put in the fridge. All right? We asked 100 people to name something that you put in the fridge. So we've got 10 questions. All right? Question number 2, we asked 100 people to name something that you would associate with winter. Something you'd associate with winter. All right, if you're playing along at home, good luck. Question number 3, name something. We asked 100 people to name a well-known brand of cat food. A well-known brand of cat food. Jack Finnegan, you don't have a piece of paper and a pen, mate. You got them in your head. You'll be honest about it, though. Okay. Question number 4. We asked 100 people to name a Broadway musical. Top answer only. A Broadway musical.
Oh,
A Broadway musical.
you fucking got in my head with yours. It can't be that.
Question number 5. We asked 100 people, and this is a comedy one.
Oh.
Comedy?
Yeah. I love, by the way, can I just say, I love the pacing of Johnny's quiz.
It's comedy.
It's like he's got
Comedy.
a train ticket.
Yeah, Harry fucking goes round the houses a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah. We asked 100 people, what is the best British comedy of all time? So a top answer only. The best British comedy of all time.
Is that sitcom?
Comedy. Comedy of all time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I fucked that.
Question number 6. We asked 100 people to name my favourite hand. What is my favourite hand? What's my favourite hand? Are you marking them down on your phone? Okay. We asked 100 people. Question 7. No cheating. Question number 7. We asked 100 people to name an animal or bird beginning with the letter S.
Animal or bird?
Animal or bird. Beginning with the,
Birds are animals.
No, they're birds. Animal or bird. Animal or birds.
Same umbrella, but then the brother.
Animal or bird beginning with S. Top
I
answer.
think you know what my answer is going to be.
That's the top answer, doesn't it?
Question number 8. I like this one. It's like a computer games one for the gamers. We asked 100 people to name a movie that was a computer game first. A movie that was a computer game first. All right, put it down. And then question number 9. We asked 100 people to name a bald person from Hollywood. A bald person
Oh, yeah.
in Hollywood.
My brother. Gail Porter's not in Hollywood.
And then question number 10. We asked 100 people to name an occupation that requires a horse. An occupation that requires a horse.
I think I've got 10 out of 10 there.
Yeah, me too.
You know what did you think was in the golden envelope before we started? Did you have any idea?
I thought one
did
of
you
us had an STD and you found out before us.
If I have gonorrhea, I want it to be told to me by you.
Anytime I see an envelope, I just think of the Brendan Rodgers thing. So it was just who you were disappointed in this room.
I really wouldn't match his sort of vibe.
It
would
wouldn't, but that's all I think.
We ready to go through the answers?
Yeah.
So we say our
to
answers,
swap?
then you tell us the right one.
Yeah, we can shout them out.
You can
No,
Also-
we got just for the sake of the podcast, we'll go one by one.
And then you tell us the actual answer.
Yeah.
So then we can't lie about whether we got the right one.
Okay, that's fair
We can
enough.
go.
Go on, Carl, you go
There's
first.
hold on. There's no time limit on this podcast, isn't there? So
No.
we can,
No,
right.
yeah, just for the.
Just for this.
Also, interesting fact for you is my family were on Family Fortunes once. There you go. Tell you about that in a wee minute. Yeah, pretty cool story, which my parents wouldn't be.
Les
happy.
or Vernon?
Les.
Oh, the gold one.
Les.
No way.
Yeah.
So much.
Dream, that.
But my parents wouldn't be happy telling the story, like, because they were an embarrassment to all of Northern Ireland. Like, it was
A stinker,
pretty heavy,
yeah?
but it was an absolute stinker. But I'll tell you about it in a wee second, because here come the answers. All right.
What was your answer to number 1, Carl?
The question
Hang on,
was,
the question
John,
was-
The question was something you put in a fridge.
milk.
I also have milk.
I have milk.
Milk.
Milk. What about the boys? Milk. Top answer, milk. Well done.
Yeah.
1 point. We asked 100 people to name something you would associate with winter.
Snow.
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 Christmas.
Christmas was on there.
Snow.
Snow was the top answer.
I was
Yeah.
torn between them two as well.
Yeah. You could have also had hot chocolate or cold. Just cold. We asked 100 people name a brand of cat food.
Whiskers.
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 Purina 1.
I'm going to go with a no on that one.
All in for Whiskers?
Yeah.
Whiskers, top answer. You 3 for 3, Carl?
3 for 3.
This man.
We asked 100 people to name a popular
I
Broadway
fucked
musical.
Chicago.
Les Mis.
Chicago.
I'd written Hamilton and then changed it to Chicago.
Chicago for Harry, the boys. Hamilton.
It was Cats. It was Cats.
Why have you got 2 cat questions back to
2
back?
cat questions back to back. You should have thought. I was trying to give you a little clue.
This next one, I really struggled to not have my own opinion on.
You're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, we asked 100 people what is the best British comedy of all time.
Only Fools and Horses.
Faulty Towers.
Faulty Towers.
Only nonsense on holiday. Only Fools and Horses.
Anyone back there?
Fools and Horses?
So on there was Father Ted, Faulty Towers, The Office,
Father
Peep
Ted's not
Show,
British.
Blackadder. Yeah, it is. The Great British Bake Off. But the top answer was Only Fools and Horses.
Oh, well done.
Question number 6. What's my favourite hand?
Zimmer.
Ooh, close.
Your wife's.
No, it was Han Solo. It was Han Solo. But Hans Zimmer was also on there. Han Job was on there. Hans Christian Andersen and Han Frank. So they were all on there as well.
Hang on. Wait. Did you say Hans?
Hans
you did
Christian
say
Andersen.
Han.
Yeah. But the answer
yeah.
was Han Solo.
It's okay. I put left.
Yeah.
Left hand. I don't know
Okay,
what was your favourite
no,
one.
not on there. Question 7. We asked for an animal or bird beginning with the letter S.
Squirrel.
Seagull.
Snake.
Snake.
Snake. Snake's the right answer. You could have had spider is also on the list. Sea lion, swan, and seal as well. The animal. Question number 8. Name a movie. 8. It's gonna follow me around forever. Name a movie that was a computer game first. Top answer only.
Tron.
Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Resident Evil.
Anyone over there? No. No. All good answers, but the top answer was Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Top answer was Tomb Raider. Resident Evil was on there. The Warcraft one was on there. Pokemon, Sonic, Assassin's Creed, Back to the Future. They're all on there. Question number 9. Name a bald person from Hollywood. Top answer only.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis.
Statham.
It was The Rock.
Bruce Statham.
It was The Rock. Yeah.
Would you have got a point for Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dwayne
yeah,
Johnson.
Same
Yeah.
person.
I put Bruce Willis. So.
And then the last one, an occupation that requires a horse.
Adam.
Cowboy / podcaster / comedian.
Cowboy.
Me.
Cowboy was on the list. Well, it's not the
Jockey.
top answer.
I went jockey.
Jockey was the top answer.
I fucking won this.
You could have
I've
had.
poisoned your brain, by the way, because
I
that
think
is
he's
the right
just
first
I
thought.
went cowboy.
You could have had. Well, you couldn't have. But also on the list was mounted policeman, a horse breeder, a show jumper, a washing line or peg salesman. But Cowboy was on there as well. So there you go.
I got
So
4.
add them all up. What'd you get out of 10?
4. I got the first 3 right and then fucked off.
What'd you get?
5.
I got 5.
5.
Harry got 4 boys. 6.
6.
The Bears have come in
Yeah,
and
but they're
win.
cheating at the back, aren't they?
Yeah. Hold on. And are you in the same team?
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't do that. It was a solo quiz. A hand solo quiz. So did you get 5? Did you get 5?
Yeah.
You want a tiebreaker?
Yes.
Right, and it's the first one to shout it out, okay? Okay?
God, I want this.
Okay. Top answer only. We asked 100 people to name an animal that lives under the sea.
Whale.
Shark.
Octopus. No one wins. The whole thing was a massive waste of time. Because no one won.
I love to eat octopus. It was in my head.
What happened on Family Fortunes then?
We were looking
Oh,
for
yeah.
Leafy.
So you can Google this. This is it's on YouTube. So my name's not officially Jonny Bongo. It's Johnny Lacey. The Laceys versus the Vokes. I think it was Northern Ireland versus Yorkshire, and my dad went on, and my dad was a sales rep, and he worked for I think 30-40 years for Campbell Soup. And like you genuinely couldn't write this. You can see it on YouTube. So they won fastest finger. My dad wins fastest finger. Do you want to play or steal? And so my dad goes back to the side or whatever. And they asked to do. Les is doing his wee chit chat. So my dad's called Linus. He's going, oh, so Linus, what do you do? My dad's giving it all the repartee. He goes, oh, I'm a soup salesman. A good soup's hard to find. Come and try a bowl of mine. No one can like Campbell's can. Something like that. He's giving Les all this chat. And the question was, we asked 100 people to name a food you can eat with hardly any chewing. And my dad just goes, chips. And it, not for a laugh, he just goes, chips. And
You have to chew them.
you couldn't have picked a better question for him. And he just, chips. And then my nan goes next, soup, top answers. I think she wins a meal for 2 for her and my granda. So they basically went, every single one, they played. I think they were told play, and every single round the other team just stole. And they answered, I think my uncle or my mum's cousin or something, name an instrument you can play in the bath. He said a bazooka. It just
Ices all
the wheels just absolutely fell off. But at the time, you're thinking maybe 15. I was maybe only about 12 or 13 when they went on it. But especially being from Northern Ireland, if someone was on ITV prime time, it's
a big thing.
and they're
Please
from
stop playing that
Northern
bazooka in the back.
Ireland, everyone's talking about it. It's like, hey, the Family Fortunes, there's someone on from Northern Ireland on it, and they. My dad was getting called Mr. Chips in the street for.
Is it harmonica, by the way?
I think it was a harmonica was in there, recorder was on there.
Bazooka was not.
Bazooka was not. I think he meant the kazoo. He goes, oh, I think it's a kazoo, Les. Bad. Good timing, though. Hey, maybe later on, we can all just sit around and we'll watch it together, after this.
I would love to.
Let's go and watch it now. Take a break now. And let's go and watch it right now.
So, yeah.
I don't want to break.
Hey, good quiz then, everyone. Had fun?
Brilliant. Well done, mate.
Oh,
Good
man.
fun.
Thanks,
See you in
I
a bit.
enjoyed it.
What are we like today?
bloody
Don't touch me. Touch me.
Silly boy.
Oh, I tell you what, if you're enjoying today's episode, which you should be, you should like and subscribe on any format that you're on.
And comment.
Oh, yeah. Comment. Oh, God, Carl and Dan really do have chemistry.
Yes. Like, sub, comment, give us a 5-star rating, do everything. Because if you like us, you want us to do well, and you've got to feed the algorithm. Feed it likes.
We want to be podcasters and comedians and knobheads, but we have to play the game a little bit. So do like and subscribe, give a little comment, all of that.
Because I don't do this. When I watch a YouTube video and you go, like and subscribe, I never do it, but I should. I'm a bad person. You should do it. Please do it.
Good person.
Just comment something nice, like, as in Finn got a lovely head.
Algorithm.
Well, that's the thing now, innit? Finn's got a lovely head. Comment that on every episode if you want. It feeds the algorithm.
This is just meant to be a short one, isn't it? Final section with our very own Hall of Famer, Jonny Bongo. Now, we've been running executive orders for a while where if you were in charge of the world, you're basically president of the earth and you can put any executive order through. Have you got anything you'd immediately like?
I just need a wee second to breathe a wee bit because that was a tough. I thought like a break, you just go freshen up and stuff, but we just watched all of that
You
family
watched your
fortunes
family get
and
massacred.
got absolutely massacred.
And by the way, go and find it on YouTube because he has not lied about a syllable of what happened in that show.
So funny.
I forgot how brutal it was. I forgot how brutal it was.
It's like your dad was doing one of the best bits ever.
Yeah. The timing of it was
Soup for me, soup for you, everyone. Like soup, because you don't have to chew it. Soup it, guys.
He's Italian as well.
Chips.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
Do you have any executive orders? We've got some that have been sent in.
No,
No, stonkers. If you want me to set the tone with
No,
it,
How do we think? Adam messaged me saying this is what executive orders is and explained it. Said I was meant to send you this last night, but I've sent you like just 10 minutes before I got in. But
Sent you at 11 a.m.
Okay.
We started at 1:30, Johnny. Okay, you had 2.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my bad to be fair.
No, how do we think? Two things that came to mind that if I had to have so it's like I'm the prime minister, I'm the
You're
president.
Trump.
I'm Trump. One thing I don't like is people telling me dreams when I'm not in them. So that would be in there.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like no, but like if someone says I had a dream and then they tell you all about it and it's just it couldn't be fucked. It's like if I'm not in this dream and I'm not doing something cool or mad in it, not bothered.
And also, you're a dad, and I love my kids, and I will listen to a lot of their bollocks. But when Etta goes, "Oh, I had a dream," I have to. It takes every bit of strength to not go, "Babe, shut up, man."
No.
Imagine if
You're
Martin Luther
bad.
King's dad had done that.
Yeah, but he wasn't a white 8-year-old girl.
I listened to a lot of your bollocks, Martin. Fucking hell, mate. Shut up. What's the fucking NFL with it?
No.
I love hearing about dreams that I'm in though.
When I'm
Oh
in
yeah,
them,
100%.
What did it do?
Especially like if a girl tells you the sex dream and you were fucking, you know what I mean?
You were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura's done that to me before. She's gone, "Oh, I had a dream. It was like a sexy dream."
But me in it.
And it was Adam. It was a threesome. And you're on the right side of the day. But I think that should lead to sex.
Yeah, she's trying to turn you on.
Yeah, what are we doing? Can't be telling that, and I've
but,
got to finish
you
my.
could
When
just
she
say-
does
you
that,
could just
you
say-
then put the moves on.
But it's breakfast time. We're halfway through our
Put
Cocoa
your
Pops.
Cheerios down and fuck your wife.
Well, you could say just tell me what happened, but tell me what happened as play-by-play.
Yeah, show me what happened.
So what happened then?
Show me
And
what
then
happened,
what happened?
on my cock.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It's in the window.
that's one of the sexiest times in our household. In a weekday morning, as she's stressed and shouting at children, that is when I think
That's
when
when
she
she's telling you
wants
about
to
her
fuck.
sex dream.
Your children.
Hey, get out the garden! Yeah, well, you fucked me in my dream last night. So you know. That's a signal though.
Yeah.
So Dan comes on the podcast all the time and he's like, "Oh, my wife won't fuck me. Oh, my balls are fucking too heavy because I've got so much cum in them." Like
That's never an issue. I'm sorting that out.
Like he's always like, "Oh, I'm not getting enough sex. You won't even let me bum out." Like it's constant. It's all we heard about. But then every time he brings stuff up like this, it's like he's not even.
It's like I don't
He's
even
not picking
know.
up what she's putting down, man.
That was your prime opportunity there.
Yeah.
Just
I had a sexy
I had a
dream.
sex dream about you last night. You'd be like, "Get
And you're like,
upstairs
"Oh, nice
and
one."
get your arsehole out."
just bang
And
her
I
on,
was definitely in it, yeah.
just bang her on the island.
No,
Yeah.
you should have went, what was I doing then? And then she goes, then you go, let's go and fucking do it now then, girl.
And I put that accent on.
That'd work.
She started thinking in Scouse, you know, Laura.
How do you know?
She goes, eh. She was picking something out of the wardrobe and she went, It's happening. It's happening.
But she doesn't spend any time here or with us.
We're in her heads though, aren't we? We're buried in there, mate.
Fucking right there, mate. You're in her Cocoa Pops. Imagine if she woke up and she went, "Oh, I had a dream last night. Adam fucked me." That is,
Would you be surprised though?
Right. I'd be a little taken aback. I mean, if it happened, that's one thing. For her then to go, "Oh, tell Dan about this." This would be
Would you be
great.
offended? Because it's not real, is it? She just imagined it.
Yeah, I'd be.
Why?
No, yeah, you'd be, yeah.
It wasn't intentional. It
No,
was
but
subconscious.
that's no, yeah, subconscious. That's worse. So what
her
you've been?
subconscious is a whore.
No,
Yeah.
but I dream about stuff that I don't want to happen all the time.
Your teeth falling out and you can't run.
So, yeah,
Or
so
punch.
maybe she doesn't want it to happen. That doesn't make me look very good.
I had a nightmare last night. I banged at him.
Next time, just go, yeah, I bet you did. Let's go and reenact it.
Do me a favour though.
Next
if
time
ever
she
does,
tells me she's...
No, you.
Yeah, all right, yeah,
if
yeah,
she
yeah.
ever does tell you that, please tell me about it, so I can send her a card or something.
No, that makes it worse. Don't send my wife cards. Don't send her a bouquet of flowers.
I
Thanks
don't.
for thinking
I
of
don't
me,
like when people think that dreams mean stuff as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Sometimes you do, though, because stress
no, but
dreams are
do
linked
but
to your
do
life.
they though? No, maybe yeah. If it's something like I'm stressed about this, and then you dream about it, like
No,
I've,
but I mean, like,
I've
your
had dreams about shows going wrong or something like that. But you know when
No, like your
what-
teeth falling out is usually like a
is that
stress.
worried about? But no, but people have like a thing for it.
Ah,
It's like
yeah, don't
star
really
sign shit.
believe
It's
that.
like, oh, you're worried about money, or
He's
you're
never
worried
had
about.
that
Well,
dream.
he's not worried about money.
Not for a
He's
while.
got extra teeth coming in. Where's all these teeth coming in my mouth? Stop teeth.
So many teeth.
There's so many teeth.
I'm drowning in teeth.
And watches and cars and houses.
But yeah,
King of the air.
I had another one. I had another one as well that I thought about when I was walking.
Just
out.
before we move on though,
Yeah.
have you had any recurring dreams?
No, not really.
'Cause I have had one, right? So, and I have told these this before. I had this recurring dream where
not
I'm on
Laura, is
stage
it?
in like a big theatre. So it's like a 2,000-seat theatre, like the Empire or something.
Yeah.
And I'm on stage doing a show, but then I start floating above the audience, and I'm. It's not like I'm like above the audience. It's not like a God complex thing because I'm desperately trying to get back onto the stage.
You're like a balloon that got loose.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get back, but I can't.
Hold on, am I in this dream?
Yeah.
Not ours. No, go ahead.
So, and apparently it's to do with imposter syndrome, but I don't get that because I'm sick.
Well, there must be something deep there in the subconscious.
Subconsciously.
I actually, do you know what? That's that. Have you heard the term "you've broke my dream"?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh, you
that's
broke me dream. That happened with my
that is
dream.
actually just reminding me of a dream about doing the 10th birthday where the Cheeky Girls came on. They're doing one song and they didn't do the Cheeky song. That's genuinely a dream I had. And they came on and they did some like I think it was like a fucking cover of ABBA or something like that. And I was like shouting at the stage manager, going, "Why are they not doing Cheeky Cheeky? Why are they not doing the Cheeky
When
song?"
you book an act like that, is it in the contract like do the fucking song? Like if the Cheeky Girls came out and go, we've written some new things.
Yeah, you got to go. No, play the hits. Play the hit.
I have a dream when I meet someone really famous who I want to meet and I can't get a picture with them.
You had that in real life.
Yeah, no, it's kind of similar to that. But like, I'll take a picture and it'll be blurry and then I can't ask them again because they're in a rush. And I'm like, oh, I met, I don't know, like Jason Kumas and couldn't get a picture with him.
Yeah, you'd be nervous, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but like, that happens quite often weirdly. I wonder what that means.
Is the last famous
fear
person
of
you've got
being
a
let
picture
down,
with
innit?
Russell Brand?
No, probably Ed Sheeran. The over.
Oh yeah, but you work with him. I mean, like,
Probably, yeah. That's a long time ago as well.
yeah.
What
Before all the
selfie?
rinse.
What celebrity would get you asking? Because you're obviously
Joining?
in the business, so it is a bit cringy asking for a selfie. In it, there's like an unwritten rule.
Yeah.
Who's a celebrity that you would be most pleased with the selfie?
Are you joking? Like what? So what's
What's your dream selfie?
Holy Trinity, mate? Roy Keane,
Is
Hasbulla, Harvey Price. You get all three of them.
That's a night out, by the way.
That's the that's the Holy Trinity of selfies. They are the
selfie.
three.
You get them in
they are
one
the
picture.
three hardest selfies to get. They are the shiny Charizards of selfies.
No, Hasbull is easy.
No, he's not easy. No, he's not easy.
What do you mean he's easy?
Well,
Why
what,
haven't
how, are you
got one
gonna,
of
how are
them?
you gonna find
He's in
Hasbulla?
No,
Dagestan.
what I'm saying is Harvey Price and Roy Keane, local. You're saying people who...
We're 1 degree of separation from Roy Keane.
Yeah, it's not like insane.
Try and get a selfie out of him though.
No, but that's it. That's
We're
the
also
thing.
1 degree of separation from Harvey Price. Paul Smith got his teeth done on the same day as Jordan.
Katie Price.
Right. Paul, could you just shoot out a message to Katie?
Just want a selfie with a disabled son.
Can you ask him though? Because she goes, why do you want a picture with Harvey? What do you say?
Because Jonny
Because
Bongo's
he's
a
part
really
of the
good
Holy
lad.
Trinity with Roy Keane and Hasbulla.
And
That's
then
the
she
three.
goes, what does that mean? And why is he?
They're the three hardest selfies they get.
I thought
No, Barack Obama.
No, you get he's got
Dishing them
selfies for
out left,
days.
right, and centre.
Roy King's hard because he doesn't want to take selfies, does he? That's his whole stick.
yeah, there's a video of him telling someone to
He'll tell you
fuck off mid-game.
Hasbulla again. You need to be in Dagestan. You need to find him.
I've been in the same room as Hasbulla.
No, you haven't, have
Yeah,
you?
in the UFC, yeah, he sat in front of us.
Did you get a selfie?
No, he's too far away. He's that small.
Are you sure?
But he was
or
in
is he
front of
small
us.
or far away?
Him and Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That was fucking belter. That wasn't me, by the way. It's good, isn't it?
Sure.
What?
What wasn't you?
What happened there?
A phone went off.
All right.
No one else either.
Oh, I thought he's all in. Yeah. But I've been close to Hezbollah, so I could have got one if I ran down.
What? So you... Yeah, but you didn't get
But
one,
you
did you?
didn't.
No, I didn't. I was
That's
scared.
because it's hard to get
Name
one.
3 celebrities who it's harder to get pictures from then if you're so... if you're
George
objecting.
W. Bush.
Easy?
Kate Bush.
No,
She'd
no,
be
no.
difficult.
What if
No, I
you're
don't
at the
think so.
party
I
because
think
people with
her
Bush
name-
surnames?
Yeah, but just putting the bins out or something. I think I don't know. I'll stand by my holy trinity.
Oh, they're great ones, but I think Harvey Price isn't difficult. Just you have to explain why you want a picture with a disabled child.
I think it's easy. Apart from the obvious, very awkward situation. She's not
he
made.
does
Katie
club
Price. Katie Price is on the Ozempic, isn't she?
He does club
She's
appearances,
looking
though.
ghostly. Harvey Price does not do club appearances.
Please.
No.
Harvey Price has done, don't know if he still does, club appearances. Yeah.
What's he doing now? DJing?
What's he done?
Yeah, he has pictures with people.
Yeah. Well,
Oh. Well, end of the day, she's a good mum, isn't she? You know,
$6,000 he got paid.
$6,000.
that's the overriding feel for me.
Has he got that money though?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What? Has Harvey Price going to bank with $6,000 in? No.
He's probably got more than that. He's probably
got
put a
dough.
few of those appearances into a low yield bond
Low yield. Why low?
because less volatile.
Johnny, have you got another?
oh yeah.
Before we give any more financial
It's
advice
volatile,
to Harvey Price, tell you what, Harvey, if you're watching,
High yield bonds, mate.
No, the other one I thought when I was walking in, and what? And what? So you can make a ban on things. You'll probably get pissed off about this one, I think, because I'd completely restructure all of Scouse Chippies. It's a fucking nightmare.
Those chippies?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got my
No,
got my intrigue.
Scouse Chippies? Did somebody say Scouse Chippies? Yeah, nightmare, shite, awful.
Chaps.
What are you talking
Awful.
about?
Chaps. No, they're just they're just there's too many options.
so you think it should be Chinese and chippy separate?
Oh no, Scouse Chippies is everything. It's Chinese, chippies, kebabs, pizzas.
Whoa! No,
don't
it's
have
not.
kebabs,
You're thinking of just the lobster potter, yeah?
No, I'm not.
To me, a chippy. To me, a chippy doesn't sell a kebab.
I'm thinking the Abbey Fryer. I'm thinking in Chilwell. I'm thinking Chris's chippy. I'm thinking there's Steve's chippy. They all do too much stuff. Yeah, and again, even if you want to just bring it down to Chinese food and chippy food, no, keep them separate.
Wow.
I'm sorry, mate. I would be revolting against you.
I'm
I'm pissed now.
Why is this?
You can't. It's there's too much going on, and you're
Is the food
missing out on
subpar?
colour. It's subpar because you've got too much going on. If you go to like a fine fish and chip establishment like Harry Ramsden's, they're doing fish and chips and they've got it bang on.
No.
And there is Chinese restaurants that takeaways, and I like the Chung Ku. If you've ever been there on the Chilwell Five Ways, just doing Chinese takeaway, unbelievable. No fish and chips, no pies, just do one thing and do it right.
Choose. It's actually called Chayu's, but the fella who works there whose name is named after, he says it's Chew, but he's wrong. Chayu's on Park Road. Do everything well.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. What's the one on Lark Lane?
Andy's.
Andy's on Lark Lane. Fish and chips.
Is he doing Chinese food as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do, but they're a chippy.
No one
that
goes
does
in
Chinese
for the,
food.
No one goes in for the Chinese food, really.
Do you know what I mean?
So why do it?
Because it's there.
No.
But they focus on the fish and chips, and it's really good. It is really good.
Are people
but
doing the
Chew's fish and
combos?
chips is still better than
Are
Andy's.
people doing combos? Are they doing like? Are people going and going? I'll have fish and chips.
No,
and
I don't
then-
think they
and
are.
then prawn toast.
I don't think they are. I don't think. No, I
So
don't
what's
think
the
they are.
point then?
That's
What's-
exactly what is the point. Just
So
do
you
two
can-
separate ones and do both
Because
really,
if,
really
if
well.
your missus is like, oh, I fancy a chippy, and you're like, oh, I want a Chinese. She's like, I don't want a Chinese. Then you can both go to the same place.
No, but you've just what's the one on Lark Lane? What's the one on Lark Lane you just
Andy's.
mentioned? And you said the Chinese food shit there.
No, I didn't.
But
No, it's not. It's not the.
It's not the
a
best. You said the
popular
fish and
chippy-
chips is good.
Yeah.
So they've got that bit. So then
like
why are they doing
Choose
Chinese
on
food
Park
as well?
Road, which is my one. That's the fucking one. The spring rolls, absolutely outrageous.
But are you just going for Chinese food? Are you going?
But also, if I want
are you
fish
getting
and
a
chips, I would go there for that as well.
Right. Okay. But
Contentious, but you're
you
the
just
king.
got to do one thing and do it right. That's the key to success. I feel
It works a lot of other places. It is a Liverpool thing, isn't
It's
it?
definitely a Liverpool thing. I was like, you go to the Chinese takeaway in Belfast is unbelievable, but you're not getting a battered sausage there. They might have the menu saying English dishes, like a pie. No one's going for that. And the chippies in Belfast are class as well. So that's just one. Listen, you asked me to come up with something, and I didn't want to have.
We
a
can't
kick off
argue with
about
it. It's an executive
I think
order.
if you go to an Indian restaurant or a Chinese restaurant and you order from the Indian dishes
Yeah.
for a main meal, you're a fucking idiot. Like, that's as a fussy eater.
Indian Chinese.
What are you saying?
If you go to
If you go to an Indian restaurant and
order
order
the
from
Indian-
order from the English,
Oh, the English
You
menu.
said
Yeah.
that. You said if you go to an Indian restaurant and order them from the Indian main meals.
Johnny Bongo is going to be pretty drunk.
You can't. I'm taking your car keys. You're not driving today, mate. You're coming to my house, and guess what we're having? Sleepover and sword fights.
We've got some executive orders from the listeners. Keris Mack says, executive order, all restaurants should have a call button so you don't have to do the awkward thing of trying to catch a waiter's eye. Which,
That's Tory, that,
That's Victorian Bell syndrome.
That's Tory, that,
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
if it's just
Come
here.
if it's just a
That
little
stinks, that one.
If it's just a little, it's on the thing. It's almost like the flight attendant.
Yeah, and I'm not comfortable with that with the flight attendants, and we all know the trouble I got in with that woman.
It's not passing, Keris.
I suppose, what do you call it, dude? Don't they? Sushi, sushi. They've got the little button you press and then your light goes up or on your thing.
Yeah, but their whole deal is that it's a sort
conveyor
of.
belt.
And like those rodillos, the ones where it's like the meat coming round, you can flip it
Oh, that's
either
a
way.
flip. But that's a flip. I'm all right
Yeah,
with a flip.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
you walk by and they're just checking your flip. You're not waving or calling.
Yeah.
A good one could be like a button, and if you press it, your bill comes. So as they're busy,
Yeah.
you're like, we just need the bill. Just press the bill button, and then on the till, it's like they want their bill, and then that comes. I suppose is all right.
But then-
I take a bill button.
Yeah, but saying
A
like come
bill.
over and help.
But half of the fun of being in a restaurant with your dad, internationally, is watching your dad
Yeah.
give out the.
And the card one as well.
Here's what I would say.
No.
It would
Yeah,
be
the
my
card
executive order along these lines.
Chips and
Just
pen.
chaps.
Chips and pen. No pen, just chips.
How you peeing? Soups and pen. Shade.
It would be my executive order along these lines. Do you know in any restaurant, any sort of service setting where I've got to ask for a bill, right? Where you don't pay in advance. You know when you bring the bill over, bring the card machine with you.
Yeah, you got to do it, yeah.
Don't come over and put a piece of paper down and fuck off for another 15 minutes. Just bring it over and just stand there for 20 seconds. If there's a big group of us and it's like, are you all paying separately? But bring the card machine over and then go, paying together or separately. And if everyone says, oh, separately, just give us a couple of minutes, then yeah, go away and come back. But coming over and just going, yeah, and then going away for another 15 minutes.
Yeah, 'cause
if it's just me and me missus.
You're not consulting the bill, are you?
No.
You're not really fine toothpick going through the bill going, no, yeah. Bring them both at the same time.
Just bring them
Happy with
both.
that? And then
Yeah.
you go, boom.
there you go.
I had a weird one. I went for a little cheeseburger before work on Monday and went to GBK and got myself a cheeseburger. And then you pay at the till there and go and sit down. And it asked if I wanted to tip. And I did, just under the pressure of her being
Well,
nice
so
at
there,
the till. But I hadn't had the service. So it came up as my bill and then it said on the screen, how much tip do you want to put? And I just fucking panicked and put 10%. But they then could have been shit with the service after that.
You feel obliged. I did this last night. I went to my local pub, the Abbey, and I think it's the brewery, it's a Marston's brewery. So you know the whole thing about a Guinness shortage and all this here. I think they hardly ever have Guinness in, and I'm like absolutely fuming because everyone at the moment has Guinness and they don't. And I've been in a few times, almost flipping tables. I'm like, no Guinness again. In fact, one of the times the girl behind the bar she went, we do have Guinness, but it's in the cellar and we're going to save it for the weekend. But the landlord says he doesn't want to use it on a Tuesday night. And I was like, well, just put it connected anyway. But same thing happened. I went in, no Guinness again, fuming. And I got a Peretti or something. And then you're in front of the person and then it came up, tip. And then you hit, 15.
You feel it, dick, don't
I was
you?
like,
Putting nothing.
I'd already just kicked off. I went, still no Guinness. This is the only pub that has no fucking Guinness. And then
What pub's this?
it's the Abbey in Chilwell.
The Baltic Fleet's out of Guinness at the minute as well. And they're like known as like one of the good Guinness in the city.
Yeah.
But just to give them a little olive branch on that not wasting it on a Tuesday night thing. Here's the
Quality of
thing.
the Guinness.
The Guinness, if it sits in the pipe, it becomes shit, doesn't it? So if they don't sell that much midweek and they know all weekend they're going to sell loads of it, they probably don't want to have shit Guinness going out on a Wednesday.
They shouldn't be telling the punters that.
Yeah,
we
I
have
said-
got
yeah,
some
that's it.
downstairs,
Yeah,
but it's not for
that's
you.
the mental bit.
Yeah,
I haven't been anywhere
I
with-
give 15.
with
I
the-
give 15%.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't. I'm a big tipper
like
when
you
it's
said,
good, but
but when you're,
I've
tip at
got
end
the
of the
bollocks
night,
on me
but-
to be like, nah, fuck you.
it's the same with the.
It's weird, isn't it? I don't like it. I don't like the pressure. Like, why are you asking me this? Like, if I want a tip, are you like, I'll give you a tip.
Just think it should be the end of the meal, and
That's what
so
I'm
you've had
saying.
your
Yeah, no.
service.
You're
Yeah.
tipping for the service.
I
not
still
for the-
did it. She
Well, I
was
suppose
attractive, and I'm earning more. So
There might be a in a bar sense. It might be because you can't do the one for yourself anymore because everyone's paying on card. I get that maybe, but you know what I mean. You can't say take your own,
Take your own, lads.
which is a Liverpool thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
no, it's-
There needs to be a new take your own.
No, but in Liverpool, take your own is 20 or 30p or
Dependent
50p
on
or
the
a pound.
drink,
Like,
it's never been defined ever, has it?
no, yeah, but it's
like,
a lower
You
amount.
also know how to get it right. If you're in a local, I think it used to be 20p. I think now it's like if you're in West Derby Village, 50p. If you're in town, it's £1.
Yeah.
If you're at St Teresa's Social Club in Penwitham in 1998, it's 10 pence.
If it's a
and they tell
£50
you that
round.
on your first shift.
If it's a £50 round,
It's a fiver.
it's
No,
yeah.
but so when
No,
I,
it's 2
when
or
I-
3 quid at least.
when I used to work in bars in London, take your own might only happen twice a night, and
It was
it
a
would
drink,
be, it
wasn't
would
it?
be a full price of a drink.
It's a drink.
So then when I was in Liverpool working in Cafe Tobacco on the top of Bull Street, and someone said take your own, and I took a large Chardonnay or something like that. That didn't go down well.
So
and I
my
went,
dad-
what do you mean take your own? And I went, 20p, lad. I was like, what? But I get it. Everyone does it, so it adds up.
My mum and dad lived in London for like 3 or 4 years, and my dad worked down there. And take your own was a drink, and at the end of the night, he would sit. He'd finish his shift at like 9. It's still open till midnight, and he'd have like 11 bevies that he'd been bought throughout the shift, and he'd just sit there chinning pints. And he'd be like, check on the till, like I've got like 11 drinks in lieu.
Yeah, they're all there.
Executive order from Dylan M. Every builder or contractor should be legally obligated to put at least 6 plug sockets in every room.
Just so people are sending these in. There's always a little point every time I come on this podcast where I just
Tell
have
your
to
builder
go.
where you want plug sockets.
Is that, yeah, so someone's kicked off about plug sockets.
Yeah, and also I've read it and gone, it's a valid point and put it in,
okay.
so it's partly on
All
me.
right, okay, sorry.
Well, like
So 6
If you,
plug
if you
sockets.
curate a room, say you've got an extension, you go, I want some there, I want some there. If you move in somewhere, you're like, all right, if you're really desperate, you
I think
ask
what
us
he's
why.
saying is he's not building houses, is he? It would just be good to move in somewhere where it is just plug sockets everywhere.
I don't think you need them. I just think maybe 3 plug sockets per room and 3 USB, the new USB ones. They're pretty handy.
I think we need to stop putting USB ports in because we put proper USB ports in
we're on
in
the small
hotels all
ones.
around the world, and now no one fucking uses them
Yeah,
anymore.
that's true.
That was like we were all a bit eager there, weren't we? We
Yeah,
thought
they
we'd found the new
they went
plug
big on
thing,
the A, didn't they?
and we can't make it USB-C now because then Apple in a couple of years will be like, fuck you, changing it again, buy the new phone.
I love that they've made everyone USB-C. It's great. As an Android user, that feels like everyone's come back round. Class.
It was the law,
One
wasn't it?
charger.
That was the
One
official
charger.
law, wasn't
It's
it?
European law that they have to, all phones have to have the same charger.
European
That's why
law.
we fucking left Europe. One more executive order. Michael, big lever. Michael says, executive order, it should be illegal to take your partner food shopping when they clearly don't want to be there. I'm sick of being in the Asda, stuck behind some fat knobhead, looking at his phone while his bird shouts at him for not being interested in what they're having for their tea. No dead weight in the Tesco.
At Tesco run, so what I'll do is I'll go to Serica, what do we need? She'll give me a note on my phone and I'll delete them as I'm going round and I will do it as fast as I can. I know what we need. I'm like, I'll do it in 15 minutes, a big shop. I don't want to be going around going, should we get that? I'm like, decide what we want at home and I'll go and buy it all. Maybe
I
I'll...
think you're all missing out on the joys of life here, boys.
What you
Like
doing
one of
to-
the best. Like I love going for a little wander around the Tesco.
Well, that's
there.
not a big shop. That's a wander. You want to go, I'm like,
No, even for a big shop. Like I'm gonna wander around and see. Like I'll get the essentials, the milk, the layer packs, the breads.
you got your milks, you got your labels, you got your breads in this world.
But then I'll be like, oh, what are we going to have for dinner tomorrow night? Right, well, we need chicken breasts for that. We need curry powder. We
Should
need
we do
rice.
that in the
Yeah, but
house?
that's you. That's just you on your own.
No.
Talking out loud,
No.
walking around.
We do that conversation in the house.
No, you got your layer packs there. You've got your floors.
But you're not taking an extra body who just doesn't give a shit and it's just clogging up the aisle. That's what they're bitching about.
Solo shopping's the way forward, isn't
Yes.
it? When you're going around, it's,
Do the
you gotta go.
conversation
You gotta
in the
go.
house.
You're in the zone, and you know you can use encouragement from the other half or whoever to give you a list. That's
I
fine,
get
work
shouted
it out.
at. She's like, you do the trolley. And then I get shouted at for not following well enough.
Yeah.
Like, because she's moving too. I'm like, oh, I can't be asked chasing
she
you.
doesn't-
I
you
also, I will leave my trolley in aisle 9 and walk to aisle 13 for something.
Terrifies me.
And come, but like every girl I've ever been in a relationship with will be like, you can't fuck it, 10 people's way. I'm like, they can. It's more than 2 trolleys width.
I thought they were going to go, you can't leave it there. Someone will go, God, they've got good taste.
That's
and steal it.
exactly what I think.
No, no
I
one
think
wants your trolley stuff.
No, but I think someone will go, they've done a belter shop there. I'll just have that one.
Just leave theirs.
That's what I think. If I leave that there, someone's going to go, that's everything I need. Bosh, you've saved me the time.
I will leave it like at the end of, let's say, aisle 9 to walk to the bottom of it. Because in my head, I'm like, I just need to go and get that. But then I'll get ADHD distracted and end up on aisle 13. And I'm like, I've got to go back to 9. That's
that
where.
terrifies me.
I like doing the sweep at the end. I don't know if anyone. Do you do the sweep? You know where you get to the till. You've put everything on the conveyor belt, and there's one thing that you've just remembered,
I could run
And you have to run back.
and you have to run back. I fucking love
that's
this.
I never feel more alive, you know?
Yeah. And then sometimes if it's like a big Tesco's or whatever, and you don't even remember what because it's you've moved down the conveyor belt and someone else has moved a little bit forward. You don't even know.
But it
Fucking what
is-
lane am I in here?
Here's the game in my head, right? So you're at the till, all your stuff's on the belt. She's already started scanning your stuff. How many bags do you want? 17, love, right? Whatever. Big one. She's scanning the stuff. And then someone has already put some stuff behind you. The game in my head is I have to go and get the thing I need and get back before all of my items are scanned because then I've inconvenienced nobody.
Yeah.
Hang on. And no one's packing. You're on your own doing this. No one's packing up your stuff as she's.
No, scanning them through. Yeah.
Busy little area, that. Aldi would have none of that, mate. Aldi, you'd get shot.
You'd be shot. You know, that is like to fuck off as she's piling your stuff up. So then you've got to bag it. Oh, I couldn't
I'm a
handle
good
the anxiety.
bagsman now.
I am. I like that game with 2 people. I like someone running away and I'm bagging their back, bam, good timing. On my own, I'd be terrified.
Oh,
I'd
that
do
used to scare me when my mum used to go out. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to have to pay for this, and I don't know what I'm doing here.
She's left me.
Yeah, she's gone.
I'm going to prison.
Oh, when you get back, it's like a fucking. It's like the cutting of the red or the green cord in a fucking.
Straight
like
through.
an action film. Like when it gets and they're just like scanning one of your last fingers. You're like fucking bash.
We are going to end this episode with a confession. Johnny, could you just wear Finn's headphones for a second? Because I can't play this jingle without you hearing
Okay,
it.
mate.
This is.
Do I need to come over there?
Yeah, just got.
You got a full Aperol
listen,
spritz over there. What's your problem?
Just for the.
I can help you with that, Finn, if you want.
Johnny,
Mine got
if,
sunk, mate.
Oh, do I go to Finn's?
yeah, if you could.
Come on, mate.
We just think it's a bit of you,
You
John.
don't have to sit down, Johnny. You just. All right, okay, ready. So, ladies and gents, it's been an absolute pleasure with Jonny Bongo in the house. One more confession, and we've got a jingle for it. Ah, it's a sneaky one. I think I'm going to play it at Dan's Anthem.
I was about to say we haven't even talked about dance anthems. Can you pull that back so I can hear that drop again? That
do
was
you want it again?
that's no, it's that drop. Who made this?
We've all had an Aperol spritz.
I listen.
I think. Sorry. You know, if we do the Have a Work Bongos bingo,
Yeah.
a third of it has to be country, a third of it has to be hip hop, and a third of it has to be like your
That'd be class.
rave shite.
Sunday, the 20th of April, Jonny Bongo's very kindly
Hold on.
let me hire his venue.
No.
I'm just gonna do today.
Dan, you gotta pull that chin back, and you gotta sort of do like a old school
Yes,
1990s club lens. Let's
key
talk about it. Yeah, let's do
103.
it. Ready? So what's happening?
Okay, guys. 20th of April, that's Easter Sunday. At Bongo's Bingo. Content Liverpool, 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. The first ever Have a Word dance party. It's going to go mental.
It's a sneaky one.
Inside on the ones and twos, outside with the lyrical crew. Who's gonna be DJing? It's gonna be Dan,
DJ Felix Leiter.
Jonny B on the wheels of steel.
Right, that's enough of that shit.
Hey, good fun, innit?
Busman's holiday.
Well, if this visual doesn't sum up how fucked up this second half of today's episode has been.
I tell you what, you don't want to see this fucking history on here as well. Harvey Price Club appearance, explicit.
This is from Anonymous, as all our confessions are. Adam will sit in judgment. Wag lids, confession here. About 11 years ago, my closest mate Gaz passed away. He was a huge Fulham fan, so we asked the club if we could spread the ashes at
Sounds
Craven
like a
Cottage.
homophobic slur, by the way. A huge Fulham fan, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He was gay. So we asked the club if we could spread the ashes at Craven Cottage, and they said no. We were gutted. So
Craven Cottage.
We were gutted.
Craven.
Oh my God, stop fucking me up, I'm drunk. We were gutted, so instead of compromising, we booked a stadium tour, hid Gaz's ashes in a large sandwich bag and smuggled him into the stadium. We sprinkled his ashes around different parts of the ground, then got onto the pitch. We wanted to spread his ashes around the penalty spot at the end where he used to sit, but the pitch was being
Sit in the
replaced.
penalty spot?
So we spread as much as we could around the edges and then dumped the rest down the back of Martin Yole's manager's chair. Honestly, I don't regret any of it, and he would have found it hilarious. But do I deserve penance for making Martin Yole sit on my best mate's remains?
No, absolutely not. You've done exact. First of all, fuck Fulham Football Club for saying no to this. And you've done
I think all football clubs say no, don't they?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it'd just be covered in ash.
They
wouldn't
used
it?
to say yeah in like the 60s,
I'm
but
telling you
nowadays,
right now.
When he dies, don't take him to the hospital.
My ashes.
Take him to the hospital and bury him there.
Take me to the hospital. Take me to the main stand and bury me there, mate, in the hospo seats.
That happened to my mate Alan. He was leaving Goodison like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, and he was leaving, coming down the stairs or whatever, and he was just like, "Fucking hell, something's in my eye," and then realised someone was literally at the front spreading ashes on the ground, and it had a backdraft. It just got everyone coming down the stairs.
Alan's eyes.
Alan's eyes gone.
Oh no.
It's not wrong with that. There's anything wrong with that.
No, absolutely not.
Martin Yoll would have something wrong with that.
When-
Sitting there as a dead.
Martin Yole.
When I die, I want you to spread my ashes on Martin Yole. So, if you could find him, I don't think he's been working for a
What
while.
would you want doing with your ashes?
Like,
Genuinely. Because you're not religious, so you just think that's dust, don't you? You're just dust.
I'm just dust, but I'm important dust.
Lord of that.
Are you important dust? Genuinely.
I'd like to think someone would think my dust was important.
No. Do you think your dust is important?
No, honestly, I would like to die thinking that someone will go, hey, we're going to go and do something. I'd rather be thrown into the wind.
What if Laura and the kids are already passed because they were in a speedboat accident?
Fucking Kirsty McCall.
Oh, okay.
So you're the last one to
So-
go. So who's going to give a fuck?
My wife and children are dead.
Yes.
Oh, this is fun.
But you didn't know about
And
your coma.
I'm living with Martin Yole, who's my gay lover. So I haven't got family. You'd do something with my remains, wouldn't you?
We also died in the same speedboat accident.
What the fuck were you doing in a speedboat with my
It was
kids?
the speedboat special, but you were missing
You were
it.
like, and the law was like, I had a dream about you last night. Why aren't I invited?
What had
That's
happened
the
is-
most offensive thing.
We
you
were
were
just
skiing.
Yeah, because hang on,
You
you're in
quit the podcast because you had other revenue streams.
you're in a speedboat.
It's your
They're not
speedboat.
cheap. Oh, damn it! Yeah.
What had happened is, Dan, we just forget to pick your ashes up for like 10 years and go, oh,
No, you wouldn't. You play
So-
such a fucking Billy Big Bollocks. You'd think about
bollocks are
that.
Massive.
You'd think about
so
that.
you do
I'd
care about your
forget.
remains.
Yeah,
You do. Even though you're not religious. Isn't that just atoms?
it absolutely is.
Right.
But
so
it'd
why
be-
you asked?
It's still his
What,
body.
what
though,
makes
isn't
you
it?
different to a fucking, I don't know, a fucking Star Wars Lego set at that point?
I'd like to be sold on eBay. Yeah, you're right. It's not important because I'll be aware of it or sentient. I get that. But I would like to go thinking there will be something, like I would like a little urn in the corner of the frog dressing room saying, you think you just died. Oh,
You'll be
big
earning.
earner.
Yeah,
You'll be
big
still
earner.
earning.
Still learning. There you go.
If that is not on your end, still earning.
Spell.
You are
Yeah.
still earning.
Who's a big earner now? This is
Earning forevermore.
right. Yeah. I want the urn to be massive as well. I want it to look like the fucking UEFA Cup. UEFA Cup. Yeah. What's a big cup? Stanley Cup.
Stanley Cup.
Right.
Conference League Cup's quite
I need to have a coffee because this afternoon's going to be an issue. So,
Well, the guest's over here now, so you're going to have to direct your goodbyes.
Jonny Bongo, as ever, it has been
We
fucking
always have
wonderful.
a laugh, didn't we?
We do always have a laugh. Bazooka.
We always have a laugh. We watch Family Fortunes. We play the Family
I
Fortunes quiz.
genuinely need chips.
And yeah, really.
Go and watch Bongo's Bungalow. Go and download it.
Yeah, give us a follow or whatever.
Yeah,
on that, and come to the 10th birthday and
ticket
come
with
to our rave.
Yeah, Dan's
Well, it's your
Anthems.
rave. You've just invited me, like so.
Well, you're DJing. Dan's Anthems is on the 20th of April. The ticket link is everywhere. Search Dan's Anthems on Skiddle or look at my socials. All of that malarkey.
Do you know
Is
how
there a
I'm
song, Finn?
Yeah, there is. My phone's over there, so I think I've got the name
Oh,
right.
hold on,
But it got sent in today. I've not listened to it yet.
Which password?
But it's a song about Goodison Park.
What's your?
And it's
shut up,
called
is it actually?
Home.
You can't. What's your password?
I'm not saying that.
You can change it.
No,
after.
it's fine. I remember it. It's by Adam Keane, and it's
I've got-
called Home. It's
I've
about
got
Goodison
bits-
Park.
It's about
Would you
Goodison.
like
It's
to
called
introduce
Home,
it?
but you know the way some songs have brackets after the title, it's also boo.
I've got bits and pieces here. Is it? So it's about Goodison Park.
Yeah,
And who's it by?
Adam Keane.
Okay, this next song's coming up from Adam King, and it's about Goodison Park, and the song is called Home. Download it, get on it, get on me, and big love up them fucking toffees, baby.
Jonny Bongo, could you give us a bye, Felicia?
Bye, Felicia!